Hey.
Hey, happy Saturday. Happy Valentine's Day, Crusher.
Oh, yeah. Happy V-Day. Yeah.
Happy V-Day. Yeah.
For whomever. I haven't celebrated anything in like 5 years at least.
No. I took my son out to for dinner tonight. I was like, oh, we'll go on a little date. I forgot it was Valentine's Day, and there's all the people pretending to be in love, They're all taking up all the booze in any case.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's sweet though. That's so sweet to do that, It's the sentiment. Nice. Hey everybody. The word of the day is groundswell, okay? Right. So that's the word of the day, just so you know, and I know. And this is Amy Boston Unsolved. I always just say Amy Boston though. I'm sorry. But we've been meaning to get together for quite some time now. So and yeah. So yesterday, I apologize. It was like all at once. I was picking our son up from his second day at work. He just got a new job, a job. And I was actually dressed, which is never. And so he had to be picked up by 7. And I was dressed by then. I went and picked him up right there. Jason called me. He was in the hospital again. He's having complications with his feeding tube. And so we had to leave straight from there, from our son's work, and pick him up. And yeah, anyway, so it was crazy and chaotic. And I'm so sorry, Oh man, I felt so bad. I was so ready, literally ready.
I'm glad that everything worked itself out and that we're here tonight.
Yeah. I don't even want to tell y'all what he did, but because it'll make me go, oh. But anyways, yeah. Complications with the feeding tube is what we'll say.
Yeah.
And I just hope he feels better soon and is out of pain. Okay. Enough of that. That man he's riddled with pain. I'm just like, good Lord.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can't do anything, so it's such a helpless feeling. Anyways, all right, enough about that, right? But hey, everybody, welcome in. Hey, Carolina, just me, Lindsay. Yo. Oh, toots, how late am I? And just sis, you should have been a detective. Denise Wheat, Kendra Prey. How you doing, Sketty Nona? It's just Robbie. Dora, hey, Miss Dora, I have been thinking about you. I'm so glad to hear from you. I have been like, where? I have not seen Miss Dora. Where's Miss Dora? With my, hey, Kresha, I just, you get used to you guys. And then sometimes I'm like, well, is it me not seeing? Anyways, I'm glad you're here nonetheless. I'm glad all of you guys are here. Hey, Googie. Crack is whack, bro. Crack is whack.
Crack is whack. Oh, yeah, he's one of mine. He's one of mine. He's one of the bad kids. He's one of the bad kids.
Yeah. For some people don't know that, so crack is fucking whack. Anyways.
Yeah, he's just a public service announcement. Yeah. Under pressure. Yes.
I like those. I like public service announcements. All right. So I'm going to grab just this little clip just so we can remind ourselves why we're here in the first place. And let me move my StreamYard closer because, oh my God, it's like way the hell over there. Boy, some demographic.
Remember all the dirty freezes I was getting the other night? I pulled this one. Oh, go ahead.
You pulled which one?
Her face. Oh my god. I had like 6 more. It was amazing.
She's so dissociated. That's what I thought. The first time I saw it, I was like, she is not even there. Like, she's checked out a lot. But well, you make my day, Miss Dora. I love when you're here. I miss you when you're not here. I just hope you're okay. Everything's okay. And, here we are. Appreciate that. Hello, Croy, ABC. All right. Okay. So anyways, here comes the groundswell. Can't play too much of them. You know how they like to strike me.
You know what? That's fucking bullshit.
Oh,
coming in hot, Dr. John.
Because it is so.
Wait, I was looking for that damn part, and it doesn't really give you cuss words. You can hit Control F, and you can look at the keyword for the keyword. And I looked up the F word, the S word, and then I looked up piss because he says it 4 times. But holy crap, we did come in hot. I didn't like
came in hot.
But, oh my god, that's the part I was looking for too. And why did I not ever remember this till I guess maybe because this is like what 3 minutes 17. I'm sorry, 3 hours 17 in. I mean, it's towards the end, and everybody I've watched
buried
over these. We've been all around here, for sure. At towards the middle and the beginning, I guess. Not as much the end. But anyway, let's hear that again. You can do that more often, John.
There it is.
Go take a bat.
Get out that aggression.
A metal bat and go hit a damn tree. Okay? It'll shock you back into your senses. You're welcome. That's for free.
Sure.
That's my free. Learn that in accounting class in high school. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, all right, let me back it up.
He's such an angry man. Look at him.
Yeah, I want to. She looked like she cringed just now, so I kind of want to see that too. Her shudder a little bit. All right.
That you're silly and you can't be taken seriously, and therefore you must be a liar. And you know what? That's fucking bullshit. And it pisses me off. Because it is so sexist and it is so demeaning and it is so disempowering of women.
But it's not threatening, right? Just asking.
Right. Him and his Fitbit. I just noticed he has a Fitbit on.
Yeah, have Fitbit. Yeah, it barely fit.
It barely fits. That thing is struggling to stay on. Yeah.
I wonder. Remember how they said Tammy Daybell, did this stuff? I wonder if he does that. Move, try to cheat.
He puts it on their dog to walk around.
John, stop cheating, please. Oh my god. Yeah, I have no room to talk, y'all. I've gained like a whole nother person. But
same.
What? I'm gonna drink my sugary drink now. Anyway. But I don't even know if this is the
unfairly. Part. You get it from women. But it's a classic case of psychological essentialism in the sense that you're taking one attribute, your looks, or any female's looks. I'm sure a lot of females out there have gone through this. It's taking.
John is too. John's going through it too.
I was just going to say that, John, you're going through it too. Yeah,
man.
Yeah. The thing is, there's a difference.
I am fat, so I'm like,
right. I mean, it's just what this is the thing. So, like, I would never, in like a normal day in my life, I don't like make fun of the way people look. I don't necessarily make fun of like how people want to change themselves, like plastic surgery and stuff like that. But when you are going to be so indignant to come up here and to trash victims' families and to trash everyone else and say that we think that we are morally superior to them, it's like, well, if you could just like admit your wrongs and be like, I messed up and I'm going to do everything I can to not repeat history, that's one thing. But they can't do that. They're doubling down, and that's all they've done on each live. So it's my opinion that, obviously we know that her looks are where it's going to hurt. Right? My opinion.
That's after. That's when we get to the bottom of everything. We're And
Right.
because when somebody, I believe when they reveal themselves, it's like free range, the mask slips and you see the person for who they really are. And yeah, ever seen Shallow Hal? It's kind of like that. It's like
Yes,
the reveal.
yes. Yeah,
Isn't it weird?
absolutely.
I think it's weird. I also think it's fascinating too, because I'm like, how
It's
come people don't see what I see?
Right.
I don't know.
It took everyone to catch up because the thing is you saw the mask slipping before the public did. Like she was literally like affecting your car, like your real life, right? Like your real life situations. And so it
I
took
didn't know how
us
much till till she revealed herself. Then I was like, holy shit, this is pretty bad. It confirmed a lot of things for me. It validated me, and what I was feeling. And but it also, I had to go back and like try to remember those things again. I guess that's the benefits of preying upon people who are going through trauma.
That's a great point.
That's like, she's like they're like secondary trauma. They're like what do you call it? A symptom or a subset of, I don't know.
Or like
I'm not
they're like the salt in the wound, right? These are my words, but like it's like salt in all those huge wounds that you had,
And you have no idea. I mean, you're going to run across people that you're just not going to jive with, right? And at some points, I was like, man, I'm just being too damn sensitive, I'm just, it's because I'm so protective or whatever because of what happened. And I mean, I've talked myself off the ledge quite a few times. I've also sent super chats so the bitch would freaking say my name.
That's like, and they should feel shame on that. Like that's their shame, not yours. That in my opinion is not your shame to hold. That is their shame, because they hand selected who they thought were going to get the views, the ratings, the who just people want to
still do. I know it's their thing. It's what they do, right?
100%.
I mean, they're not.
I thought this way before.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
so
I thought this before.
When did it crack for you? Like, when did the facade? I mean, it's different for everybody. Some people have never even met these people, or have been introduced to these people yet.
Yeah. So what's interesting is we're gonna go over, like we were talking about, like the lost TGIF Lori Hellis streams, right? I would watch back then, the deleted ones, the got rid of. I would watch back then, right? And I always like got a weird vibe from her, like not my type of girl, right? But then I've even said this to you before. I noticed that they wanted to engulf and take your parents, and they wanted to put them over here. And for some reason, they didn't have like you on. They didn't interview you. And I thought it was bizarre because you had your own station.
Adam, I mean, we're talking people third, fourth, down the road. Megan, Rex, her cousin, like, and again, I don't think it's not because I think I'm special. It's because it's like, oh, you kind of do the deductions or whatever, and you're like, wait.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It was just weird that you were looking into things that, in my opinion, they didn't want out there. And so they kind of like segregated you. And I noticed that before I even knew it. And I thought that was, yeah. I thought
it was all made up in my head. I mean, for real, because it's like, I even told my mom, and it's kind of like, I don't know if anybody here, and I mean, I don't really know what this is, but it seems like it would be equivalent to telling your parent that they're MAGA or whatever, or like, you don't have such good views about Trump. And so they're like, that's what it was like. It was like, and then I was like, holy shit. I mean, it tore me up. It ripped me apart. And I was like, I just, I pushed away, and I learned what boundaries were. I created boundaries, and that was tough because it was so isolating. It was isolating. and at such a horrible time when I really wanted my mom. I needed my mom. I needed her, and I wanted to, but I just was like, nope, just shut it off. It was hard. It was hard. And anyways,
and because you can self-reflect, you were almost blaming yourself, it sounds like, and I'm sorry that happened to you. They should be the ones apologizing and saying like, I'm sorry I made you feel. These are all my opinions. These are my opinions that come out of my mouth, not Crush's. Okay, I'm going to state that now. They should be the ones. I just don't want you to be blamed for things I say. I'm just saying, like, I think that they should be the ones coming out and being like, I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. And I think it's very interesting that you said,
like, whoa, hey, thank you. Like I would have a whole nother look at them, outlook or whatever. But go ahead.
And no, like you were just saying that you're like one of the worst time, like the worst time of my life, one of them, right? Lives, but this was right up there. And to even remember all of the things, because your mind is going in 80 million different directions. How do you remember everything that happened? It was just like a thorn in your your backside that like she was a thorn, right? You're like, so I'm feeling bad and you're making me feel worse. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. She's not. And no, Lauren, you do not belong in the family room. Okay.
Right. Girl. The audacity of her being like, I was shunned from the family room.
Yeah.
Girl, sit down. Sit down, Lauren Matthias. Stop it.
I was starting to mirror you. I was like, oh my God. We'll mirror her or mock her actually, because
the Kim K face.
Oh my God.
The Kim K cry.
Hamburger and some French fries, Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the snot rag, the whole thing.
Snot comforter. That's her second comforter, y'all. Lauren got her second comforter. If you're Mormon or ex-Mormon, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That was her.
If you've been following this, man. It's wild.
She needs a second comforter.
She needs something. She's Jesus in her life.
Not Xanax. Xanax or Adderall is probably not it.
Yeah. And the tequila. Because it's tequila. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just saying.
Oh, you have to. I mean, the thing is too, is like these people have caused so much ruckus. And you know what too? This back to what John was just saying, the whole mean girl, like, oh, it's a cat fight, whatever. Listen, it could have stayed an online cat fight, and none of us had to learn any of this if they just left well enough alone. But they couldn't do that. They couldn't do it. They brought all of this on themselves.
I've been thinking like, okay, so when would I have, with everything that happened, how it happened is what encouraged me, especially when I found out that it's like, or figured out or surmised. I mean, this could be the possibility. It really seems plausible to me that Lauren's whole thing was to create an alleged stalker, or allegedly create a stalker hoax in order to be like, look over there. Look over there. And if anything comes out, it's because those bitches did it. And it wasn't me. They're mean. And I'm a victim advocate. See, they're in my chat. They're in my 9-hour live. Hi, Colby. Hey, Kresha. Hey, Nancy Joe. Hey, oh my gosh. Brandy Vaughn. I mean, just, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like,
I'm Vicky.
Vicky.
I'm Vicky.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
If she did all that just to stop her own vile words and just being a messy bitch from coming out and right. So what? And talking about my family, me, I don't give a shit, but no, it's wrong across the board. I don't care who you are. And I've really, it's just even worse that she's branded herself the way she has. Both of them. Right. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, and if you're gonna portray yourself to be a squeaky clean person and you're a victim's advocate, and fucking act like it.
Right. But that's
in
just
private and publicly.
To me, it fits the same pattern that I see with all these other yo heads or whatever that I research that are in this LDS Church of Satan, allegedly. You know, they have the same behaviors and thought process, it seems. And like, this is not how you deal with a problem.
Right. Yeah.
You know, this is running from it and then creating crimes, in my opinion, to blame somebody else. I mean, that's so wrong.
Yeah.
And it's, again, it's like, no wonder whether you know, some people think Richard Allen, just see what I'm saying is like, you can't sit there. No wonder they think Richard Allen is guilty. No wonder they think, you know, John never registered that he was being tortured, you know, and all that stuff. Come on now. No wonder John's never recognized ritual abuse if it slapped him in the damn face. He knows. And that's what I think. I think they know. And they're doing everything they can to just, omission seems to be the thing, the hidden hand, if you will. And
I love that. Lying by omission is still fucking lying.
It's still
lying by omission.
Yes. Yeah. And there's actually, I found some scripture basis and teachings just on that. They say, his name is something Millet. I don't remember his first name. He's an elder. He was an elder. And he said, don't answer the question they ask you. Answer the question they should have asked you. And I'm like, oh my God. But it's like this breeding of this brand of narcissism / just Lori. It's the making of Lori and Chad. And it's the same thing. And I'll be the first one to tell y'all when I find somebody who's in that church who is not like that. Like Christina. She's been very nice. You know,
culture.
She's exhibited loving, you know, just Christ-like attributes, if you will. I mean, in my opinion, because she stood up. She was willing to, you know, just be like, here, get me, leave my friends alone. You know, I mean, I don't know, just character. She has way better character than Lauren could dream of. So
amen. And she was the first one to be like, she hit it where it hurts. She knew that her ego was fragile. And so she put out her little TikToks on her channel that had not even, because it's her right, because it's a First Amendment issue. All right. These people have no idea. And they're the first people to, when they put out the Murdaugh stuff, they're like, oh, well, we were giving it to us legally, so we can do this, right? Okay. So
doesn't mean you should. Lori could represent herself in court. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You should wear pantyhose just because you can, or whatever, yoga pants just because you can don't mean you should, you know.
Still sin. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. There's things that we can. Anybody can, you know, but
like your copy strike,
right?
Did they? Yeah. Should they have? No, because it wasn't written material.
We were talking over top of an interview done with my mom. Also, that was the whole gist, but it wasn't playing. You know, it just happened to be the pictures. And you know what though, I got to thinking about that, and I was like, even if I'd have just had a strike for 90 days. It would have been worth it. It was worth it, you know, because I was like, she showed her ass, and I mean, surprised a lot of us.
Yeah,
but it really was.
I was shocked.
I think it caught people's attention. Hopefully, I mean, maybe just the way the timing was, the 9-hour live, you know, all that stuff, and then backlash. But it trickled, and this is a thing that really. You know, that I think that they strategized and did this. I really do. She prides herself on PR. Grayson in that body cam was like, oh, I want to practice my PR skills or whatever. And I'm just like, is that Hidden Productions or what's going on here?
Listen,
she's friends and roommated with that Sarah chick who wrote a declaration. Who's a PR. She has a PR firm.
Mm-hmm.
Who threw the kids memorial, who worked for Mitt Romney, who, you know, just all the things, who allegedly pen palling Lori in prison. I mean, just all the things.
Yeah. Connect all the dots. I don't believe in coincidence. I'll say it now. I'll say it in 100 years. I don't believe in coincidence. Shit happens for a reason. All the time. All the time.
Try and talk like me, like with my Louisiana slang, and I'll try. And yes. I love it.
Oh my God. I don't believe it. I know we're on two opposite sides of the country. I'm a
I know.
Yankee, and you're a little Southern Belle. I'm loving this.
Girl, it's the North and the South.
I'm like, it is.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking for where I need to go.
Yeah.
Anyways,
is
yeah,
a-
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull that up. I'm gonna pull up there's the deleted hit or the hidden gems, we can call them, of
Oh.
deleted episodes by Lori Hellis.
So
I'm just gonna say Hellis. That's usually what I say.
yeah, that's fine.
And Lauren from their
I'll adopt
TGIF
that.
Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
uploaded.
So do we think that we're gonna speculate here. I'm gonna ask, do you think that they were deleted simply for the fact that it was Hellis that was on the things, or do you think it was the shit that was said?
I do.
Or
I mean,
both?
I maybe both.
Yeah.
But Lauren missed out on money. That's the thing that I'm like, wow, she must have really pissed in her post Odie's, you know? Like, damn. Because Lauren missing money? Oh no, not Lauren. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
I've got quite a few. Actually, I want to show you a few clips that I did upload, if y'all don't mind, because I'm a nerd. Okay. So let me just share over there. I'm acting like Trisha at Web Sleuth.
Oh God,
and
I know on that lady. Oh
yeah, right.
Yeah.
She's
tough to watch.
Okay, let's see. This is just my creator studio, and these are some, like, this was a picture. It's a picture of Tim Ballard and his family when he was younger. I'm about to pull it up, and it's them with a pizza. And so I made it into a video, and it's very on point. Oh, come on. I hate how it does this. Look at that. Oh, wait, that's a shitty quality. What the hell? Oh, he stuck his tongue out. Anyways, why is it so crappy besides maybe my settings now? Shouldn't be that bad. Let's try and fix that.
Now, were all of the TGIF ones, were they all deleted, or was it just like
we can go look, actually, since we're already oh wait,
I mean, that got her program popping back then, because they had just come out. And then where did Hellis come from? This is these are some of the details I'm not even privy to. So, like, did Hellis just come out of any, like, did she just randomly, like, reach out to a lawyer and say, hey, you want to come on my program and lawyer? You know,
no, they were both running in the same Facebook groups.
Okay.
You know, I mean, there were different Facebook groups that popped up for Tylee and JJ, Charles, Tammy, you know, and Joe. But True Crime Underground was one of the major ones, or you know, that everybody would go to. And but like Doomsday was another one, and then I think my handlers were in one, you know, her little posse.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you know, one thing that Lori Hellis did do whenever all this stuff was happening, I didn't check it till God, long time ago. I mean, or not long ago. It was a long time after everything happened. I saw that she emailed me, but I just didn't check it. You know, just because. Okay. Anyways, I finally looked at it, and it was like screenshots from, you know, just when all the stuff happened with Mark Means, Awen Reese, Lori Hellis, Lauren, and just kind of, anyway. So I have to, like, I don't know if I can share them. I would have to ask first, and then, or what I was going to do as an alternative is just run them through my chat GPT and get it to just kind of summarize for me.
There you go.
Sharing in private.
Yeah.
And it'll tell me the timeline, you know, of what happened, who did what. And I ain't got to do it because it's a lot. But I'm also trying to do that too with the Vandersloot part of it, of Lauren's text or the messages, where she was creating a post to dog, you know, Nate Eaton, and then to go and answer it as an anonymous person. And Just bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
Just extra is what it is.
Yeah. Who has the time? You know, this goddamn time.
People that have assistants. I don't know.
True.
Not me. Not here.
That is true. Yeah. We need producers.
Yeah. No. ChatGPT is like, it don't talk back. It sometimes is really nice to you. You know, it don't start. You got to feed it. I'm just saying. It's cheaper to keep her, you know? Cheaper
to keep her. Yeah. Safer that way. I mean, you don't end up with wells.
Yeah. Oh my God. Don't teach me to be an evil bitch. You know, it don't need dinner. And it'll never be more good. Anyways. I mean,
you can't make this stuff up. I mean, you have to laugh. You spent a lot of years not laughing, and like this stuff, if you can't find the humor in it from the absolute outdated shit, it's like, oh my God. Yeah.
I actually want to go digging through my old streams because I would like code word it. Is what I would do. I'd be like, you know, the voiceover. That's bad, you know, when it's your own damn family going through this, and then I'm scared. I'm like, you know, I don't want to poke there.
Right. Yep. Dangerous doesn't always just mean what we think it means. Dangerous can be these people too, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. I think more. And that's the clean and wholesome looking appearance where in the church facade thing, Lori, Chad, all those people.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Sorry, I'm just kind of, she's been on air forever. I'm looking through to see if we can find any of Lori Hellis. I'm pretty sure she waxed them because that's what she does. I would love to go through all these damn things because I need to anyways to be looking for stuff like this. Yeah, this is the one. No, let's watch this one because this one pissed me off. Talk about exploitation. In my opinion. All right. Well, no, I'll play at regular speed. Let's just. Now let me set her stage. This was a day during Chad's trial. So in Idaho, the second, you know, there was Lori's in 2023, then there was Chad's in 2024, and this was one. I think when did they just rest? I don't remember that verbatim, but. Anyways, just know that as soon as the state rested, John Pryor just came out, you know, with the bombshell and basically saying that they had the dates messed up on the indictments, or whatever it's called. I'm not I still don't know this terminology. I can't keep it all. It's so much. Keep up.
And clerical errors will prevent you from getting what you deserve, right? Or in your case, it'll prevent that. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So I think he's about to tell us, but I mean, basically Larry just found out I went in my shop because I was here. We were streaming it. I was like a bull in the china shop. I mean, I was just like so angry. I don't know where all this anger is coming from. I'm just saying, like, I was just like, wow, you know, so here Chad could just not be, you know, found guilty for the murder of my nephew. Yeah, it's a big deal, you know. And here she was, caw, you know,
with her iPhone.
But what she does here is cringe, and I'm grateful to people who have been covering this afterwards because I'm having to question everything anyway. So it's like, all right, let's do this together. All right,
let's do it.
It's the child. I did it.
Let's speed it up just a little.
Then at the stage of the game, it seems like the defense is saying, oh, he doesn't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Whatever it is.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch this and move it.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Sorry.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, we're not telling it? Okay.
Whatever it is,
There you go.
failed that justice movie. So
Did I mess it up?
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what Donna was trying to. I think we're trying to do something.
Larry,
Larry.
could I just talk to you a little bit longer? I jumped on at the end.
Sure.
Is that okay? 1 second.
Quick side hug. Thanks, baby. We're gonna get through this.
Oh yeah, would you mind holding it, Trista? Okay, I'm gonna have some. It does have to be kind of close because actually, you know what? I'll just do it so you can kind of see. Okay, thank you. But yeah, thank you. So
No hugs.
that was a bombshell. So and just for everyone joining here.
Stop it for a second. I gotta comment anyways. But
The audacity.
right,
The
it's
audacity.
not even bad yet. I'm
Yeah.
about to smoke a cigarette. That's how bad it's about to
Do
be.
it.
But it needs to be seen. This needs to be
Mhm.
seen. It
Yeah.
needs to be known about. It needs to be learned from. Teaching lesson, So,
Right.
and but she didn't hug him. Other people were hugging him, and she's just like, "Oh, I jumped on." So can I have you now? Like she just knows he's nice and he's gonna do that because he's Larry
Right.
and he's
Yeah.
distraught right now.
Right. And seeing all this stuff, hindsight 2020, brings a whole other level of what the actual is happening right now. Because before it was cringy because you're like, why are you doing this to the poor people? Leave the guy alone. Right.
But it's not
And
an
then, but
issue.
then feeling right. But you're feeling like you're the only person thinking that because all the gems are like, right. But then
Yeah.
in hindsight, after everything comes out, you're like, wow, you are a piece of work, ma'am. And you should stay away from everybody.
And that's what I'm saying. You don't realize these things either when you're in the, I mean, like, especially the one about the 144 roses and being at the memorial. I was crying. I was distraught. She came up to me and was like, I love you, Krisha. I love you, Krisha. And I mean, I was just like crying and whatever,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Anyways. And I just
Right.
kind of stayed away is what I do. I don't try to run up to people like her. I don't. I'm like, yeah, let's go the other way.
You're running away. You're like, oh shit, Matthias is here. Go the other direction. Yeah.
Avoid her like the
Just get
damn
up the
plague.
sound.
Avoid her like her husband. I don't know. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I just started my lunch live just as fast as I could. There was a bombshell just dropped after the prosecution rested.
Come in.
And the concern is, and I'll share this, Larry, really quickly, and then we'll talk. The concern is, after the prosecution rested, they argued, there was a motion presented that
You're welcome to come up anytime.
Hey,
Glad to
Denise.
see
Good to see you, Mama.
You must have heard the calls.
Chad Daybell, wanted to be acquitted, and Ingrid laid out all the evidence they have. Like, it was solid. And then Judge Boyce brought something up where he said that he has concerns with the language, and that for the count of J.J. Vallow, Larry's grandson here, that they amended the indictment on in February, and when they amended that indictment, they switched J.J.'s death date to being September 8th, 8th and 9th, which is actually the Tylee's death date, and switched it from September 22nd and 23rd to the 8th and 9th. And you could hear a pin drop in the courtroom. And it seemed like the state was pretty shocked too. Like they had no idea. I was watching you, Larry, actually with.
I bet you were. Does anybody have any
bet you
doubts
were.
Lauren was watching him? I didn't. I'm pausing
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Just
And for her to
very-
sit there and be talking like this next to a grieving grandfather, and you can tell. I mean, the first time I saw this, I could tell he wasn't keeping it together. The poor guy. He just getting this news, and she had no empathy, no shame, nothing. She's like, I just turned my iPhone on. Come next to me while I talk about the most personal, vile shit that I can.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very
It's
invasive
disgusting.
and predatory.
Predatory. You said it. That's right. It is predatory.
Yeah.
That's a fact. This is predatory behavior, like by definition. My opinion.
Not to mention you have to be in a public courthouse together because it's public, and so
Right.
it's not like he's gonna miss it. And here she was like missing her brother who was dying, got in this accident, and she's here praying with a EY.
Right.
Oof.
But she deserves privacy, Crusher. Remember? She deserves
Yes.
the privacy.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the limited part. See, you only see limited of her. Okay.
Just her extensions. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it her? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We have a tornado. What? Okay, let me push mute. What do you want me to do?
Read it.
70-mile-per-hour gusts.
Oh my God.
I don't know, quarter-inch hail max.
That's big.
But where's it at?
God.
He's telling me to check the radar. I'm like, I can't do that while I'm live. I'm like confused. Can't do two things at once. I mean, it's been very windy today, but okay, I see it. Sorry, y'all. Gotta check it out real quick.
Yeah, no, do your thing. Do you guys have cellars, like basements there to go into?
No, we're a water table.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Beaumont. So it's about 40 minutes away. Or I say 40 miles away.
As it's moving,
How fast is it moving?
70 miles an hour.
You want to go? We live in a mobile home.
Okay.
Well, what you
Honey,
say?
You do what you have to do.
I'll be hyper aware, baby. You know me. I'm on top of that. Wow, that's crazy, y'all. Oh,
Yeah.
and our boy's coming back at 9. All right, he's coming through it.
Oh my God.
Anyway, he's usually the cool one, and I'm usually the freaky one. I'm like, get in the closet. All right, let me push play.
With your
But
head
if
hung
I
kind of like it
did-
is now.
If I jet, then y'all know why. Okay.
Yeah, no, we got you, boom.
And-
Go.
I run fast. I don't look like it, but I do. All right.
There was this. So then they asked if they could argue this and change this. They were kind of scattered. They didn't realize it after on Monday before defense. And the judge said, well, the precedent that's been set is that once the prosecution rests, kind of like that's it. But we're going to meet in 2 hours back in the courtroom. He said we need to take care of the situation now. Pryor would kind of look smug and was smiling. And I don't know. I'm not an attorney, but we walked out and gasped. And I didn't come down here right away, Larry, because we were just up there trying to process everything. And there's a group around us right now too, just so you know. Like, we're
Did she have a frog in her pocket? We were trying to process it. Like, you don't have to process anything. Okay, nothing's happening to
Girl.
you, Lauren.
Yeah, it was always us. It's the claiming words, right? We,
Yes, yeah.
my, I. It's always the claiming words. And I always thought it was weird when she would talk about talking to your parents and she would use the word we. I'm like, there is no we. You're not the Woodcock family, right? Like, what?
No,
Yeah, it was weird.
nope. It is, and it's one thing that we should be looking for, I think, because I've noticed this before with other creators.
Mhm.
Who just it's like they weaponize. I don't even know. It's like they ingratiate themselves into the story, and then it's like people's wallets. It appeals to the emotions, and the wallets and the super chats and everything just come rolling in, and people mistake their act as genuine and heartfelt, but it's just an act.
100%.
She's not worried about anybody but herself. Right.
No.
It's one of those things.
And it's sad. It's sad because the victims are I can't imagine that Kay and Larry were like, oh, these person's out to hurt me, because she probably sold it really well at first, and it's not their fault. They're victims. It's not you. It's not your fault.
I think those of us that have empathy, we kind of assume that everybody does. And so we're thinking they feel what we feel, but they're just mirroring. They are just like copying our moves or something. And it's an act. And so, yeah. I mean, if Lauren feels sorry or anything for anybody. It's, in my opinion, herself.
Mhm.
No one else.
I agree, girl. Look at those eyelashes. They're sticking together in the heat.
Should have called Sarah
blue's
Crossbody. Or was that eyebrow? No, no eyebrows.
Oh my god, that is so good. That's so good.
Right?
Yeah.
Now lose her number. Don't call her. She'll stick an order on you. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh my god, you never know. You never know with these
But
people.
in my fantasy world, she is definitely, yeah, effing them freaking eyelashes up too.
Mhm.
I don't know. You know how some people can, they're okay. This happened with Lori, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Her looks changed whenever when as you're kind of going through the process of her being, are the kids missing, and then not are the kids missing. I said the kids missing. You're going through that process, going through the process of, she had murdered my uncle, and it's like, then she gets arrested. Well, first, you see her with Chad holding hands, and it's like, what? Anyways, it's like her looks changed. Even her first mugshot in Kauai, she looked like she has the bluest of blue eyes, okay? But they were black. They were black eye. I was like, wow.
Scary.
I mean, some would call it possession. Some would call it just the shadow person, whatever. I don't know.
Right.
Diabolical for sure. But
people like this.
I want to do this. Amazing True. I want to do this. And that's what I'm saying. I'd love to go through all these videos. It just sucks doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
I don't have, there's so many to go through. 6
Fair
years
enough.
worth. And I would have to have like a freaking small army or something to conquer and, divide and conquer. But I would love to
do it.
And I would love to just present it to my parents and say, here, did all the legwork. You want to do the rest?
Right.
Let's do it. So I don't know.
Mhm.
It's just one of those things that I'd love to. And I do note what I can, but most of us just go over the more recent stuff and not so much the old stuff.
Right.
And
But it's amazing what you see with all the stuff that you saw. But because I was a fan back then, I would watch them at this point, right? And I still was kind of like getting the heebie-jeebies. And so seeing things 2020 later on, you're like, wow, I was so fooled in a certain way. And then, but that's what these people are good at. People like her, like Lori, Daybell, like these are what these people are good at. To pull wool over your eyes, the bait and switch, the whole like, I'm going to present myself like this, but you're Chucky behind the scenes, right? But she's no friend to anybody. She's not a wife. It's not like I have my opinions about their marriage and her how she is as a mother from what I know of, like the stuff that I do know. All of my opinions. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. Nothing. But like it's a
I don't think they are either. It's like, okay, fair playing field.
Yeah. They don't. Yeah.
I'm not surprised, Janice, at all. I'm not surprised.
Lori only cared about herself. That's right. And so
totally
Lauren too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
No different.
No.
We're trying to process this, but do you know anything? Have you talked to anyone? Have you heard anything?
You just came out of the same freaking courtroom. Anyways,
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
No, I haven't, Lauren. I was shocked, and honestly, I don't.
I got to slow down when he talks because I know it's slow, but got to get it. The gist of it.
Yeah.
These things are always weird. Oh my God. All right.
I wish I had an attorney available to explain this. I wish
He
somebody
has
could
like
explain
four.
it in the technical terms and what are the options. In my mind,
She has like her brother who's an attorney, right?
Mhm.
She's not on the horn, is she? Mm-mm.
She sure does.
it was just
It's wild. I mean,
like, okay, JJ's irrelevant. And that just hurt. That hurt. It just hurt.
You've been here every day of the trial. Larry has been here every day of this trial for justice for your grandson. And to think that this count, I don't know what it means either. I don't want to jump to it either. I wish I had an attorney here too. But to hear that this count, thank you, Laura, this count of first-degree murder for J.J. Vallow. Have you heard anything?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Let you know.
We have attorneys on speed dial right now, guys. We're reaching out.
Me? So tone deaf.
She does have,
She's so tone
literally has attorneys on speed dial, even convicted ones, you know.
Yeah.
Yet she's like,
they're all convicts. Yeah.
right on top of that, Rose.
Right.
Oh my God.
But this is like what we were saying though. It's the we, and we're doing this and we're doing that. She made herself a part of your family. Like there was no invite. She just placed herself in the circumference of your family unit because she knew it was good for money. and the buck's rolling and she can get her McMansion, right? She don't care.
Her McMansion. Yeah, her
Mhm.
McMansion.
Yeah.
And her arches and all the things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, yeah. I don't know. I'm sitting here listening for the weather now. I'm all.
I know.
freaked out.
Are you is it bad? Like if you have to
I
go,
mean,
you
it's
should
not. It's
go.
been windy all day, but I
Okay.
mean, that was some really purple shit coming. So I don't know. I want to show y'all. Maybe I'll pull it up, but I'd have to share my other window. But hold on.
But and there's a
Oh, I was gonna say about the we thing. This is the same thing they do when they she claims that she helped organize the memorial for the kids. Mom
That's right.
said otherwise.
Mm-hmm. But you guys were gonna do it. She did the whole, oh no, like we'll do it in yeah, let me take care of it. Let me take this off your hand. No, she wanted the pat on the back for the later.
Yeah.
She wanted the accolades from it. My opinion,
She's the
hindsight
one-
2020.
Yeah, you can tell like she's the one. I could see my grandma saying something like this because she had daughter-in-laws. She had 5 boys. But there's always that one who just goes to the holiday dinners but doesn't wash dishes, doesn't bring a dish, doesn't watch her kids, just sits there and waits for, everybody to wait on her. That's the Lauren I see.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
that person right there.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yikes.
Our opinion, we can have it. Our opinion.
Yeah, buddy.
You're a bum. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Go get your own.
Yeah.
there's a crowd around here. Just so you guys know, like everyone very concerned right now. I had a full lunch life plan, guys, and reading. I was going to talk about the powerful last witness, Agent Hart, and the damning texts and the powerful evidence that was shown, and it was indeed.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh
Patricia
God.
Smith.
Oh, Patricia
Patricia.
Smith.
I appreciate your sentiment, and I'm actually not down subs. I'm actually up,
Yeah.
and
Quite a bit, actually.
and that's okay. If they're not the right ones, anyways. You toss people who thought they were your friends over, who thought they were exactly. I thought they were my friends. And they are not coming back, and you are still going on and on. I am still processing. I have the right to. I appreciate your concern. I think you need to maybe go look at the evidence, follow it, and I'll still be here. Okay. And I appreciate it. I'm not going to take it as anything mean because I don't feel like you're being mean. I just feel like you might be on. I just don't think you followed the evidence, in my opinion.
Can I talk
It's
to
out
Patricia
there.
for a minute?
Please, yeah.
Patricia, so let me get this straight. You're a gem, you're a Lauren fan, and you're coming over to another program that is the victim's family to come over and shame her for talking about her truth. So you sat there and listened to Lauren spew a bunch of nonsense for 9 hours and you applauded that. But when someone comes out and tells them that, when a victim's family comes out and says how they were treated, that you go and support the creator, you were never in it for Crusher. And the fact that you're hate watching on Valentine's Day tells me a lot about you. So I would suggest that you go find a stream that you want to find and stop giving victims' families a hard time and coming into a chat. You're part of the problem. In my opinion, you are the problem, and you're the reason why Lauren continues to continues to hurt families. Did you see what she did to the Basadi girl? Did you see it? Did you see?
And
it?
I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize, like, hey, this is my family, and yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
See what I'm saying?
Like,
Like, I get in the midst of it, and I don't see that part.
Yeah.
I just see it as like more of a follow the evidence.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sorry. I had to go Amy Boston for a second. I'm trying to be in my best behavior, but that just is not okay with me. Yeah. That's just not okay.
Oh, here comes the rain, y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on high alert here. Okay. All right. Just Dorothy, don't come over here, okay? All right.
Yeah.
No Dorothy.
Powerful, and this motion, that's for later. Right now, this motion, we're all kind of shocked right now. Like I said,
Patricia, stick around. You're gonna see some really gross. Hopefully, if you don't have the wool over your eyes, you'll see the exploitation going on. You can learn.
There's a group of us. We're all hanging out. We're trying to figure out what's going on. We don't know. Have you heard anything, Nate? Nate Eaton's here too. No, I mean,
I think they're friends myself.
It's yeah, we're all waiting. We have some attorneys on speed dial. I don't know if you've reached out to anyone, making some calls. So yeah, we're trying to know what this means. There's going to be a 2-hour break. So it's 12:45 here in 2:30. Yeah, a 2-hour break, 2:30. So it's 12:45 here in Boise, and in at 2:30 we're going to go back to learn more. And I want you guys to see too. I'm just going to show you guys. This is kind of what's going on. Sorry, I'll just go fast. But we're all around here. These are all the people in court. It's like kind of like a community right now, and we're heavy. And this is going on. So if everybody could send your vibes and energy and prayers right now. So what's going on? Let me remind people just getting here. It was an amazing day. It was an amazing.
Okay. Amazing day. I don't think so. I think they're just not uploaded in good quality.
An amazing day.
Witch bitch, ride a broom. Okay. At least so we can identify you and save some parking spaces. If you're bitch, ride. I found that on Twitter. Somebody had taken that one clip.
That is so good.
The one that she, the 9 hour, not the 9 hour live. Me and Mom when we were live, and she struck it. Yeah, and I was like, ha, that's hilarious. Anyways, and I also have Denise Flats. Nobody wants to talk that ugly bitch. I mean, she says it. We're all thinking it. So
good.
Thank you, Googie. Thank you very much. Gifted 5 difficult research memberships. Y'all, I'm freaking out a little bit. Okay, let me go back to Law Win. Unfortunately, if you're gonna be a witch bitch, ride a broom. Oh my gosh!
Amazing day. We've been taking notes. Hidden Gems have been helping to transcribe texts. I was going to read them all to you. It was powerful. There were so many mic drop moments, so much evidence to show that
mic drop moments.
Chad Deba is responsible for the deaths of JJ Vallow, 7-year-old JJ Vallow, 16-year-old Tylee Ryan, and 49-year-old Tammy Daybell. And then after the prosecution rested, and it was so great. And Larry Woodcock has been here every day since April 1st for a month and a half.
And
it was just a moment, and then a motion, and then we came back. We had a recess, and John Pryor was arguing an acquittal, of the charges. And Ingrid laid it all out. Like, boom, all the evidence we've shown, it was she was a rock star, it was awesome. And then Judge Boyce said, but what you argued for is JJ Vallow, evidence that JJ Vallow was killed on September 8th or 9th. And he wasn't. He was alive. Evidence doesn't show that he was killed that day. You guys amended this indictment of these charges, and this first-degree murder charge of JJ Vallow is
Just processing it is all she's doing. She's just trying to comprehend it. I think.
Yeah. Well, she's just trying to buy up some time to make sure she gets those super chats, right?
Well, that's
she has
true.
to make sure that she's getting. It's her break.
An early lunch live, yeah. I think it was like 10:30 here Central Time, but
Right.
I mean, yeah, she's got to keep her crowd guessing. I guess I have no idea. Wasn't there?
Yeah, right.
Pissed off.
actually the date is wrong. That we know that JJ lost his life on September 22nd, 23rd.
Which is the same day, I think, that her stalking injunction hearing was on, by the way. I mean, I know she didn't plan that, actually she did. She just didn't know when they were going to pick the day, I guess.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. She's insufferable.
John Pryor was smug. He was smiling like he had known something. Judge Boyce looked concerned, but he can't change.
I gotta listen. Sorry.
Is it getting bad there? I mean, if you want to go and reconvene this a different day, because I don't want you to like get into a pickle where you can't get out of. You know what I mean? I'm
gonna play it a little bit more, but I'm gonna go take a look. I'm gonna go. So just
sure.
Change the law, and then they said something. The most frightening thing was that he said, "Look, this is supposed to have happened and be changed before the prosecution rests." So we're coming back in 2 hours. Larry, is there anything else? I'll turn this off here. But is there anything else? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I think Judge Boyce did it right, because I'd rather address this right now than to address it or let the Superior Court address it and get a mistrial. So I think it's on Judge Boyce's part. I think he made the right decision. I think I really wish there was some technical, there was an attorney that would explain this and what if and what can. And
okay, we're good.
Look, we've been steadfast for 5 years.
All right, pause. I'm just a little leery of her copyright strikes and lightning strike. No, it's not. It's not that bad right now. But, anyways, we on standby.
Years, we are not going to back off of this now. It's a simple case. 2 children's murdered. 2 children were murdered. 3 people were responsible. There was a gang around them that I feel has always been responsible for part of this. And if the prosecution made an error, and that error excludes JJ, do I accept it? No. Do I want it? No. But will I accept it rather than a mistrial? Absolutely. But I don't know. I don't know the definitions. I like details. Give me details.
Yeah, I feel you, Larry.
Everybody here is waiting for details, and it's hard. I am so hurt. Not for me,
right? Hurt your heart,
but for JJ.
Camera off. Turn the camera off, Lauren.
We'll be okay.
We'll be okay.
We'll be okay. Just keep
we'll
the camera
be okay. On. Yep. Just make sure you get all those tears and his absolute
You'll be okay, Larry. It's okay. I'm here. Nothing like that. Just keep the camera on him. We'll be okay. Yeah. That's so eye-opening. Oh my God.
If any gems are watching, this is what you call
Trisha.
Right. This is what you call re-victimizing victims. This is what you call vulture behavior. This is what happens. Exploitation. Thank you. I mean, at classic definition of what exploitation of victims is, this is it.
Yeah.
If you don't know what it is, this is what we're witnessing.
And you have to ask why. Why? I mean, and it's because the feelings, that's how they're preying on their victims. That's how they prey on people. That's the vulnerability, you know.
It would be okay.
It will be okay. I think that too. I think it's gonna be okay, but I just want you guys to know, the lunch live I was ready for. I had pages. I was gonna read a bunch of texts. We're gonna wait until right after court now, because right now there is a heaviness in the air here, a
That's because you're there.
concern in the air, and right now this is all that matters. And court was going to be adjourned, I think, after lunch, and it's definitely not going to be now. We've got a 2-hour lunch, so now an hour and a half left. We're going to be back in at 2:30, and I'll be around. I saw the indictment too, by the
Unfortunately, she'll be around. God,
Right. Right.
she's like
And
a virus or something. I don't know.
Someone just said it comes down manipulation and it boils down to revenue. Did you notice we watched the clips earlier of that one, like their reply to everybody? It came down to John being so pissed off that someone looked at their revenue from their creative studio for an unlocked phone they handed someone.
Yep.
They were so mad that if someone found out how much money they were actually making off the backs of you and your family. They were
and
horrified.
they do not go in their comments and correct people when they blame Lindsay for a crime, another crime.
Yeah,
God,
because
thank you,
everyone's a
Hawkeye.
problem but them. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh yay! Oh,
I just saw it at the corner of my eyes. Thank you. You have an entire community supporting you. I will support you always. Pray for those that are blind to Lauren Matthias bullshit. I'll say it, bullshit.
Bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, thank you, Hawkeyes Loves Nature. I appreciate that.
Love it.
And Shelly Bean as well. Thank you for the gifted 5 memberships to Difficult Research. I feel like I need to give y'all something. I need to do like a ditty or something. Not a ditty, a dance. I'll do a dance. Oh my God, let me shut up.
Oh, I could go so many different directions with that. I'm gonna let that one sit.
Just move along. Oh my God, I ran right into that one. So
You did.
Back to Lauren.
the way. Reporter from KTVB. I'll give you some privacy. I'll give Larry some privacy here.
Did you hear that? I mean, like what she just said was really gross.
And I'll be around. I saw the indictment too, by the way. Reporter from KTVB. I'll give you some privacy. I'll give Larry some privacy here. A reporter from KTVB pulled the indictment up. Morgan, thank you. And we looked at it, and it is indeed that. It's shocking to see that they have JJ dying, losing his life on September 8th through 9th. And so I'm going to sign off. There's just a bunch of people around. I just want you to know, like, everyone in the courtroom, we're all in this together for justice. And it's a community right now, a crowd here just like wondering, what does this mean? So we're going to know more soon. Court is not over for the day. And we'll be in touch. And if I need to go live again, I will before. Yeah, people are, do you want, okay. I'm done. You can talk to him. Go ahead.
You heard her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'm done.
Gross.
You can go talk to him. Like, what is she? Why is she giving permission for other people to go and talk to him? She can, oh my God.
In my opinion, that one comment right there is why she ingratiated herself as a family member into your family, because she had first dibs, the control over the situation. She bamboozled everybody to be like, oh no, I'm done with him. Like, you can have him now. I got the good stuff, right?
It's
like
possession.
Gross.
It's gross.
It's possession.
And look, I mean, this lady doesn't have a phone in his face. these people don't have a phone in his face. Nadine's right there. He don't have a phone in the face.
Right.
Big disgrace.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. Rhymes.
Okay. I'm done. You can talk to him. Go
Oh,
ahead.
that's okay. My bad.
Go ahead. Oh, you want
The
to talk to me?
audacity.
Okay. Anyway, I'm signing off, everyone.
Can't
We'll
have
be
it
in
back.
touch. Okay. Okay. We'll see ya.
And yet, she again blames Janice for they were always filming us. Like, hello, I'm telling you, projection is a motherfucker.
Sure is, especially for her.
Everything that Lori and Chad were doing, cheating, all the devious plans and everything, they were blaming on everybody else. They were the dark ones. They were the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She even named herself dark in the snotty bed. She was like, I'm not dark with the Kim K face.
Yeah.
She said, I'm not dark. Well, that's odd. Why would you even say that?
Yeah, you
I
is,
thought that
girl.
was odd. Yeah, you is. Yeah, you is.
Okay, I'm trying to pull this one up. Okay. This one, I didn't have to go and black out the chat. I just made it real life. No. Okay, so this one is a deleted hidden gem. It's not much. It's for 13 minutes and it's a part of one, right? I have to do this kind of clever. So
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe, and we plan to bring you many episodes in the future, and we're so glad you're here.
August 5th, 2022.
I want to thank our partner in crime, Lisa with Peppered with Leopard. Yep, me too. She gets his wardrobe ready for all of our TGIF lives, and we are so grateful for her. You can head Peppered with Leopard, and you can use HTC15 for a discount code as many times.
It's a shitty recording, I know, but it's what I had. I was having to, at that time, I was already on to her. And I felt like what was happening or what happened with Lori's incompetency and with the schizoaffective disorder diagnosis, and how Lauren and John used their Patreon and everything at that point in time. They were building that up based off the FOIA docs, okay, in the case, which is interesting because, I haven't gone to, I did a while back. I went and looked at her Patreon while I was live to see if she had ever uploaded her FOIA files. And that's crazy because she loves building her Patreon is FOIA is all it is. And
sure is.
Yeah, you do pay for them. But can you imagine the revenue that, she's brought in? Come on. It could have paid for a new justice system. I don't know. I'm just saying it's
right.
Egregious. The amount of money being made. And again, it's off of documents that they pay for once. And then anyways, whatever. Everybody has the right to, to make a dollar. I'm not sitting there saying that, but it's just all of the things combined.
It's like you have to take the whole picture, right? Like I saw our friend Patricia in here being like, all the other YouTubers did it too. No, but not all the other YouTubers inserted themselves into didn't do shitty stuff, right?
Right.
And
this woman triangulated me from my parents. And
right.
not even physically, like she wasn't even here. We weren't like in the same room. This is from remote. Remote viewing. Oh my God. It's disgusting. She had her son. They had their son calling my parents Mama and Pawpaw. They had just fucking lost their fucking grandson.
It was weird.
That is
was weird.
Messed up. And my parents, they love kids. It's not like they're gonna be like, oh no, that's vulnerable. That's preying on their loss of their grandson JJ. And then it sucks for their son too, because look at what they did. They threw everybody in the trash except for Uncle Jerry. And just saying, they haven't looked back. They're not sorry for being shitty people. They have not apologized. We're in the wrong.
Yeah,
we are in the wrong. We are blamed. We have Patricia and Jim's coming up in here
Yeah, you do. I've seen
it's
it time and time again.
It's bizarre. Sometimes I entertain even before I'd pin them and let everybody
And
have
this,
at them.
and this is the thing too, like everyone deserves to make money, right? Like it's not even, it's like people on YouTube, that's the shtick, right? Like you give a service. It's like everything in life. You give a service, you get something in return.
Right.
It's the shady behavior that goes into the climbing to the top and not caring who you hurt, and you're driving a wedge between a victims, your daughter and mother. You're claiming all types of
right
family
now,
members.
Jerry. I mean, that's also my Uncle Jerry, which, whenever that happened, when he came on and publicly shamed me in front of 800 people, I mean, for speaking my truth, and here is this woman who I can see what's going on, have been seeing what's going on. I didn't know how intertwined he was.
Right.
It's such a helpless feeling. It's a helpless feeling. And it's like, what? It's bizarre. It's like backwards. And I'm like, how are you not seeing what I see? How are you not seeing what we all see?
Right. Well, and the thing is too, is like, people can be very if you don't have a lot of experience in life. I've said this, like I've said maybe a lot of her gems aren't worldly and haven't been through shit in life. You start to like have like a bullshit detector where you're just like, wow, this doesn't feel right. I've seen this before. I felt this before. This doesn't feel right. Some people just don't have that. And so, or, she is an attractive lady within, some people think like so. And so
LDS look.
The clean LDS look, the Botox, and she's probably charming in the beginning, right? But then the manipulation starts, and some people end up so backwards they don't know whether they're coming or going, right?
Right.
Like, and so you can't really, your uncle's the victim too, in my opinion. Your uncle's the victim of her, and it's you can't. It's sad that happened, extremely. However, it's like she wanted to make sure she cornered him to be like, see, I'm not bad. Uncle Jerry likes me. Right.
Right.
Like,
and look, that's what I was going to say. That part right there where Patricia said, listen, you should listen to your Uncle Jerry. He gave people permission by doing what he did. That to me, I was just like, wow, it's just it's another pain. Anyways, it's just another example.
Layered, right?
Well, very.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's gross. It's gross. It's gross what she does to people. And the thing is, it's like, she did it to Kay, Crusher, Larry, Kobe, all of them. Right. You're doing it to all of them, but she's also doing it to her friend group. Like, Patricia, do you notice she has no real friends? Like, name a real friend she has other than, bro. She has a producer. She has someone that runs her StreamYard.
And she's on payroll.
And she's on payroll. She's paid to be around her. Name one girlfriend that she actually really has that's an actual fucking friend. I want one name. Just one, because I guarantee you there's none, because she can't keep any. She can barely keep her family together, right? So like, don't come in here. Like, I'm sorry if I raised my voice to you. However, but like, you're not going to tell me that this girl is so squeaky clean when she don't even have girlfriends. I side eye any woman who doesn't have real friends. Not one girlfriend, not one person wants to be friends with you. Not one.
I don't have a lot of girlfriends, but the ones I have, I've had them for life.
Same.
That's just who I am.
Yeah,
but
not one.
I don't know.
You can't keep one friend.
I'm sitting here. Let's not compare ourselves to her, because we're nothing like her. I don't think so.
No, definitely
and
not.
If I am, please, anybody, y'all have the right to call me out, please. I think we need to hold each other accountable, because we can end up being on this end, and it's probably because of things happened in her younger days.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably allegedly in her upbringing. I mean, it happens. But I put it on my Google photos, and maybe it'll be a better copy.
So glad you're here. I want to thank our partner in crime.
Partner in crime.
She gets his wardrobe ready for all of our TGIF lives, and We are so grateful for her.
And look, 12,000 views 2 months, that I had recorded it 2 months later, I guess. 12,000 compared to what they're getting now.
You can head Peppered with Leopard, and you can use HTC15 for a discount code as many times as you want. And she has a hidden true crime collection. It's kind of cool. So it was fun to see that. With that being said, hello, dear friend.
Hello.
It's been a while. We've had our private.
Her hair, though, it's like the flying. Wait, what is it called? The seagulls. The flying. What is it? It's a band. It's an 80s band. I have like a little short on it. Who wore it better? Anyway.
With the shoulder pads. Who wears shoulder pads?
I mean, she wears the fluffy sleeves all the time. But, I mean, she got her hair combed over from over here. I mean,
like Donald Trump.
Yeah, she trumpet right now. Oh my god!
Oh shit!
Calls a few times between all of this, and I just got back into town a couple nights ago. You know what's a fascinating adventure? Spending a week in New York City with a 5-year-old. So that happened to me last week, but it was wonderful, but hard.
Y'all get the gist that it was wonderful, especially
by her face. Yeah, by her face, she was like, "I couldn't wait to get away from my son." Yeah,
right. And that text that she sent someone that was revealed about her saying she has the neediest. Actually, yeah, that was a text. She has the neediest toddler.
Right.
Yeah, that's because toddlers need their mom.
Because toddlers are needy. That's when you raise them up, right? That you teach them how to do things.
This is kind of
right.
Archie.
Yeah.
She's got an Archie.
But I'm glad to be home. But it was wonderful.
Why did I never notice them either?
Lori.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you. Thank you. Lori, you are the talk of the Daybell case. You kind of went real life, in other words.
Yeah, that was interesting too. She said real life. I mean, that was a couple years ago. Anyways, I know she keeps up with the buzzwords. I don't, but it was just interesting that she's had it in her vocabulary this long.
You are often our legal expert, but you are now being talked about when it comes to this case for filing some motions that that you want to see some sealed recordings and some sealed documents. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your 15-page, what do we call it? A motion, a memorandum. Thank you. Tell us about your 15-page memorandum that you filed.
So I had no idea this was going to cause the firestorm that it has, although I'm happy about it because I think it is so important to bring attention to this issue. So let me just say,
and I have it sped up already when I screen recorded. I mean, whenever I ran it through my app, and this is sped up. Lori speaks way slower, like me. I get it. It sucks. But Lauren, you can tell she's like, oh my god. You'll be able to kind of see maybe. I just find it kind of interesting. And there's sometimes I do speed her up, but I'm thinking of another video.
Let me talk a little bit, and this will address a question that we just recently got from one of our followers called Eric, whose name is Eric.
Okay.
What happens when, in this case, I filed a document? The court has an electronic filing system. So you file a document into their electronic filing system. Once they agree that you have it in the right format and that you've done all the things that you're supposed to do, they then post it to a court record. There's a lag between the time that it is actually posted to the court record.
I don't know if that's
and
fair.
The time that it might get posted to the list of documents of interest on the Supreme Court's webpage. So, and not every document shows up there. Now, Idaho is a little bit unusual because in a lot of other states, if you go to the court record, the individual document is loaded as a clickable link, and you can actually see the document. Idaho doesn't do that. So the only documents they give you a clickable link to are the ones that are on the Idaho cases of interest list from the Supreme Court. But a document that's public is available if you go down to the courthouse and get on their terminal at the courthouse and get a copy.
A flock of seagulls is what it
As
is.
soon as it is.
Sorry, I was sitting there like seagulls, 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 and I was like, "Come on, what is it?"
Caca, caca.
Yeah. And I think that's what they think. Anyway,
is
thank y'all for the well wish.
is downloaded into the court's record. So this motion was available a couple of days through the courthouse, a couple of days before the motion was available online with a link to the documents. So anybody who happens to be in close proximity to an Idaho courthouse could go search the Idaho database, pull up that document, and copy it. They can print a copy of it. They can email it to themselves as a PDF. So
PDFs. We don't like PDFs.
There are people who were
Not over here.
on Twitter who were saying that they had a copy of my motions a couple of days before they showed
you want
up
to see
on
one?
the
Okay, hold
the
on. God damn.
cases of interest
Hold on.
listing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, would you rather email me and that way we don't have to, halt the show? Because
I think it's tactical, to be honest with
there
you.
you go. That's the first one I ever got.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, my experience, but there are others. You can go to Hella's channel, Excited Utterance. You can check them out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to read it, because you can read it, take a screenshot. You're going to just say that it's not that bad. You're going to excuse it, I believe, because we're this far into it. And I'm still having to try to prove why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm just doing what I always do. This is what I always do. And I hope to see you on the side one day.
Yeah.
I didn't draw a line in the sand. This one did. Okay. This one, she struck my channel.
Yes,
she effectively removed mine and my mom's voices from the internet. My ChatGPT actually linked up to it the other day, and then I clicked on it, and it was linked to my video that she fucking tore down. Effectively, still has it. Okay, we had to upload it again later, and do different things to it because she's claiming that I used her material, her copyrighted material, and it was not. It was me and mom talking. Actually, it was more my mom talking about her experience with this person that you see on screen. And my mom, me, my family, we have the right to do that. I don't know what to tell you. You're not going to win. So
not over here.
Might want to be like, well, what is everybody seeing that I'm not seeing? That's what I did. Because I was supportive. I was there while Lauren, looked like she was in distress. I was there being supportive, being there, being me. Okay. Lauren is okay with shitting on my family. There's alleged texts of her even, calling Tylee a bitch. There are other text messages that you're more than welcome to go see. There's some that can't be published. Okay. There's just some that we risk lawsuits, and we know she's law happy. Okay. She loves illegal. She loves to weaponize things, in my opinion, allegedly. So when you're murdered family, I don't even want to I don't want to even use that. Okay. I shouldn't have to tell you. Okay. Just, it ain't right. Here's another example. This is my mom's comment under a video of Lauren and John, their We Respond video. And my mom says to this, anyway, she tagged Norma Fisher, whoever. She says, "Oh, yes, I am here." When I realized 4 hours later how unprofessional Lauren Matthias is by taking full advantage of our kindness during the worst time of our entire life. She lied, manipulated, she used us. The person you see on YouTube is not the person she is. Takes credit for other people's work or good deeds. My mom felt dirty. I don't even want to read. It pisses me off. She says, "I never felt dirty until I learned the true Lauren and how she operates. We were extremely vulnerable and she swooped in. We happily allowed and helped them build their channel. Our story is the foundation which built this channel. It's disgusting. She is disgusting. And I won't be a bit surprised how quickly she will delete my comment here. During my mom's brother who was murdered during his murder trial, she says, the one, Lori, the one that Lori represented herself. Okay. Lauren pulled her aside during a court break and started telling me all this mean girl BS with Lindsay and others. Who would do that? I'm in a very stressful, emotional state and she dumps this shit in my lap. She struck my daughter's channel, Difficult Research, the night when I asked Kresha to air my grievances with Hidden True Crime. I needed to unburden my soul. My daughter, JJ's aunt, Charles' niece, my son Todd's sister can't be more of a victim family than that. She tried to silence me and Kresha. That was wrong in every sense of the word. I'm not sure HTC will survive this, but you can bet I will be watching. If I see her befriend another victim in an unprofessional manner to get the inside scoop, then trash them behind their backs, which she's building her channel on, I will be a watchdog from now on so she can't do this again. She isn't who she proclaims to be, period. Two-faced 24/7. It's taken time for me to process the last 2 Arizona trials before I could think about how awful Lauren truly is. I can go on, but it's truly all I want to say tonight. Take care. I mean, there's that.
Get her, Kay. I mean, that spits it out. And if you want to believe Laura Matthias over the actual victim that she,
go for it. That's up to you. Yeah.
I mean, if that's something you want to do.
Honey. And then, this is just something. Now, I did actually make this in the top right corner. It says not actual text. It says Lauren Matthias today, 12:21 p.m. Lauren talked mad shit about victims' family members in the Daybell case. Okay. That's all you need to know. That's it.
Yeah.
So she's done. If people talk behind your back,
yeah,
and you're listening to the goss, trust me, as soon as you are not looking, same is happening to you.
Right.
Same is happening. That's what this kind of person and people do. Yeah. Okay. They don't care. They're the bullies. They're the projectors. They're the ones doing all the abuse. They're the ones giving it and then pointing at others for reacting to it. That's what I feel like you're doing, Patricia.
Absolutely.
You're pointing at me for reacting to her. That's the same thing that Lori did with Charles. She pointed at him for reacting to her abuse. So
it's part of the definition of narcissistic abuse. This is what these people do. They're professional victims, but victimize people. I mean, that's what these people did to Kresha, Kay, Larry, and everybody else, even the ones that are still supporting her.
Yeah.
Right. And people are saying that this troll in your chat to hijack your live, which I believe that is true. To hijack your live, they're saying that it might be Trisha from Web Sleuths. Well, Lauren did that to Trisha from Web Sleuths too. Right? She did it to her too.
It's just it's the knife stands alone. The knife stands alone. I mean, I don't know. It's wild. But I was like, hey, let me take this as an opportunity to maybe Patricia didn't know that. Maybe she didn't see that. And I just want you to think about this. How would you feel? I feel very protective over my family, especially after this shit. And I mean, I just shouldn't have to defend myself. You can't put us in the same bucket because we are not here for the same reason. Okay. I'm here and we'll be here we will all be here. Annie, Colby, everybody that is known and unknown. Okay. It still affects us. And then on top of that, we have Lauren. Okay. Dividing my family still. And you're proof of that, Patricia, by saying that I need to listen to my fucking uncle, who's obviously very backwards and confused and just bamboozled. That's all I can say. And I'll be here when he wakes up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
because it's just about it's only a matter of time, right? Because this is what happens with it's a pattern in her life, it seems.
And she'll throw him out just like she did, I'm sure, everybody in her past. And then she did the same thing with my parents and me. I was never anything anyway. We're assets. We are pawns, not assets, pawns in her game. Her son, she weaponized his so-called mental health. Okay. If it's even true.
Right.
Okay. And she's not the only one. That's two parents that signed, some things. So in a court of law, and it's not true. Christina is not a stalker. Lauren is, in my opinion, allegedly. Looks like it. There's lots of evidence,
Right.
Lots.
Yeah. It's just you have to be able to see the whole picture, right? You have to be able to see the whole picture. I know that you probably really like hidden true crime. I know a lot of people really like hidden true crime. But if you're gonna walk around life with blinders on, what's the point? Right? What's the point?
I mean, and exactly, Patricia, what do you think that what did Lauren do? I'm trying to figure out where you're at in the process so I can kind of help you, and my chat can help you too along in the right direction and point you where you need to go. Cause it's a lot of crap. It's a lot of crap to have to wade through, in order to get to the truth. But it's very apparent from the beginning when I realized, which was, her live was October 15th. I think, it was a Wednesday. And then I want to say at least by the 23rd, I was like, oh shit, and I mean, that's because I was watching other people. I like to watch other people's perspectives and see, I don't know. And I ended up in another live stream and she was being critical of just the accusations of just the stalking stuff. And that's when I slowly began to realize, oh shit, oh my God, Lauren did all this stuff and she's hiding texts that are talking about my family. All this still, no matter what, whether we see all the text one day or not see the text of one day in their entirety, clipped or not clipped, whatever. Anyways, just all the excuses, all the things. It doesn't matter. It's the principle. It is the fucking principle of the audacity of this woman and her husband to prey upon my family, of all families, my fucking family, and then totally drive a whole narrative that keeps. Did you know Tom Harrison was actually best friends? I'm sorry. Tom Harrison's son was best friends with her now dead brother, Jamie. Did you know that? Because I didn't. She never told us that during her, when her and the band got together for Mormon Stories for Tom Harrison. You never heard that. Because I didn't either. And that was a shock to me. I was like, what the fuck? What else is she hiding?
Right.
Why is she so connected to so many people? Why is she writing, allegedly, according to my source, my very trusted source, alleged that Lauren and this girl, Sarah, was pen paling Lori in prison and putting money on her books and saying
that's weird.
Actually using Colby as a pawn to basically if Lori, if this is all alleged, it was alleged that if Lauren was going to use Colby as incentive for Lori to do an interview with her, an exclusive interview with Lauren. And if she did so, Lauren was allegedly going to put money from that interview and slide it over to Colby, and without his knowledge. He didn't know any of this shit.
Right.
So it's like all this, the same shit Lori did and does is the same thing that Lauren's coming back behind Lori in our grief, in our pain, in our anguish, in the worst time of our fucking lives. And talking shit. No. And I mean, I've been on to her ass anyway since 2021 when the same fucking thing happened to my friend Jen, the L mom. Okay. Lori Hellis was part of that.
Okay. To just chime in really quick. I saw Patricia, while we're on this, I saw, just for any gem who's watching, Trisha, Lauren never really ever tried to associate with Crusher because Crusher wasn't like, they're like, oh, you were friends with her.
It's about the church. Yeah.
You were bad for Lauren's brand is what it was, in my opinion.
Right.
And so she only did like the flashy, like, look at me and Kay and Larry, we're best friends.
Or me if I pay her in her live streams. Usually.
Yeah. And so like, is that like, does that okay with you that like because she was doing something that Lauren didn't, she wasn't victim enough for her streams? Like, come on, give me a break. Come on,
girl. That's what I'm thinking too.
I love Janice and Dollar Flat.
I've said this too about all of us. If we all joined together, we would be a force to freaking reckon with. Okay, wouldn't be worried about no tornado warnings outside. You know, I'm just nobody would even fuck with us. Okay,
yeah. Facts.
Just saying like that. It's, I mean, you can't fuck with truth. You can't. You can sit there and look at it. You can deny it. You can blame it on other people. You can do all the things, but it's the same thing.
Right.
It's the same kind of person. It's the same. And not, I think it makes Lauren worse because it's like Lori created the situation, her and her friends, but then Lauren and her friends are here to basically finish us off. Or to bleed it a little more. Like, you can't get blood out of a turnip. Like, what do you want, lady?
Yeah.
And it's because
there's still people coming at you and trying to bring you down. Like, is this productive for you to go after a victim's family, a victim of real crime, real murder, these poor people at their worst of their lives? And here comes the Matthiases. Oh, squeaky clean, we'll help you. No, they did the exact opposite. Come between a mother and during their hottest times. Like, you don't even have to believe
my other uncle. I lost my other uncle, my murdered uncle. She compared herself to him. She compared herself to Tylee. Holy shit. Like, I can't even she compared herself
to Charles. Yeah. In Charles.
I mean, she must be so uncomfortable. I feel sorry for her. I do. I have empathy and I feel sorry for her.
Yeah,
I do. And it sucks. I hate it. I hate that I don't want to feel anything for them. In fact, whenever all this was transpiring, and I mean, it knocked me off because I was just like, I wasn't ready for this. And I had buried all this shit back down because nobody believed me.
For the greater good, right?
And so I squashed it down till Lauren exposed herself. Lauren exposed herself. I didn't change. I was still there supporting her because she looked in distress, and she was in distress, in my opinion, but it wasn't about a stalker. It was about these text messages saying damning things about victims' family members and victims that she was worried was going to be done. That was John's biggest worry. That was his biggest concern. Here, I got it on audio. I'll play it for you.
Do it.
Just be the audio though. Okay.
Do it.
I gotta make sure this.
I mean, if these people want to know, show them all in one.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna have to look for it. I thought I had it right here. I did. I must have took it back down. Damn it. It was a good clip to have. Is that at your house or it has to be.
Is it? Can you hear like running?
Yeah. Okay. I get it now.
It's upstairs people. Yeah.
Oh Lord. I'd be having, I've had apartments before. I've lived in apartments. I've had the damn
like,
hey,
they have like a 2-year-old up there that's up until all time.
Oh, never mind. You can't say nothing.
I take a broom.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Found it. Found it. All right.
The most important thing is we're about to
Oh,
have,
it's new.
you know, all our hard work is about to be
Oh.
threatened or go down the drain in a minute, in an instant, right? Like,
Mhm.
I mean, my goal is to get them to stop publishing private emails, text, voicemails, right? Obviously they hacked into all our stuff.
Yeah, you know, my concern is the whole text of like these will be shown by your text messages. Like they're very clear that they are releasing your text messages, and the fact that they were in your iCloud account, which is cited.
I've never given them a password to my iCloud.
Like,
And you've seen a direct copy of a particular text then?
I've seen somebody show me one in person. Yeah, I've seen things.
Or do you have it sent to you right now? One that you know for a fact is from your iCloud account?
Do we have one from Christina?
Do you? Did you get it?
The most important.
Yeah. Okay. So the most important thing, I'm sorry, I didn't know how to turn it up first.
That's good.
That's it. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
He just said they're concerned that their entire little empire is going to go down for being exposed. Because like they're like, okay, people are like, oh, those are private text messages. It shouldn't have been. No, but those private text messages are their real thoughts, right? What we're
private.
shown, they're private. Yeah, that's how they really think. So what we're shown on the show is not. Listen, they have no integrity, in my opinion. Okay, they make believe everything. I didn't even know that her and John, that she wasn't even at home like all the time. I didn't know that he didn't work and was home with the kid and she was out gallivanting. I had no idea until all of this stuff.
Which is fine, right? I mean, I
Which
don't
is
think
fine.
anybody, but it's like
It's
a
fine.
facade. It's a facade.
It's a facade,
and
but that's
fake.
exactly. It's all fake.
Isn't
It's
there
all
like
fake.
a dad or something that played single, like he was a single dad that just got found
Yeah.
out or something somewhere on YouTube?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to find it. But
All of that stuff is fine, but when you make your audience believe things, the idealness of your situation that isn't even real, if you're lying about that, what else are you lying about? And then come to find out it's just a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of talking shit and trashing and victim, selectively picking victims that are going to bring in revenue.
and
Right.
that's not even any. This isn't even Christina. Like this isn't even that part. And nowhere did Lauren and John think to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was a shit person, whatever. Blame it on all kinds of things, but just apologize, mean it. The person doesn't have to accept it. If they do, great. Trust me, I'd have seen Lauren more human. She'd have been more humanistic to me. And that's something that was always missing from Lauren. There were a few times when she would cry or laugh at herself. And I was like, oh, wow, cool. Yay. Okay. I like this person. Or when she cussed on Mormon stories before any of this stuff happened, and I was like, oh, okay. All right. She says, fuck. All right. Yay. I can latch on to that. But she doesn't give you much. And
the person who she really is in private, right? And the private Lauren, the person who that's her real character is night and day from what they're selling.
Yeah.
Right.
And it sucks.
So
I mean, she could be a force to reckon with on this platform if her and John really had good intentions, in my opinion.
I agree. There are YouTubers out there that like are not professional whatsoever. Okay. They crime chase, right? And they have way more followers and everything, and people love them. They had like one in particular I'm thinking about, he had 86,000 people watching his live earlier, and he just is who he is. Right? He doesn't claim to be anything. He's like, yeah, I'm an ex-convict. He has integrity. He's like, this is who I am. If you want to follow me, you want to follow me. YouTube's different than like mainstream media.
If I mean anything to you, if you're here for the quote unquote victims, then wouldn't you want to find the truth? Or would you rather defend people who are shitheads?
Right.
And who are offending the people that you claim to be, yeah, I don't know why you're here. Like, I don't know I don't know why you're here. And I mean that, I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to think of the other words, but I don't know your reasoning for being here. Like, are you here because you like true crime? I like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, but if you're trying to understand, wouldn't the evidence that we're talking about and why we have the opinions that we have matter? So don't come over here being like, I'm trying to understand, when you're literally saying to us, why do we have to see evidence? Well, if you don't want to see evidence, you're in the wrong place.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. My family, okay, Tylee, Charles, Tammy, JJ, and Joe, and I can't speak for Tammy. I can't speak for Joe. I can't speak for my dead family either. But I mean, I think that their memories, their legacies deserve not to be shit on. Again, more like here, just continue to just shit on them. Like it hurts my heart. It hurts my soul. My soul will not allow me to just let that shit happen. And so the best thing I can do is bring the truth. And I mean, I can't prove it. I'm not a freaking prosecutor. I'm not here to freaking win a case. I'm here just trying to figure out, and all the crazy shit, all the noise, all people's narratives and people's their agendas, you know, and I have my own, I'm sure, in there. I don't know what it is, you know, but I'm kind of blinded to that. What I do self-reflect, I try, you know, and keep them at center. That's what it's all about, you know. And I mean, that's the least I can do. Okay.
Right.
Because they're no longer here. So I would like to protect their memory. I would like people like Lauren and John not to continue running this narrative that it has. Are you a church member, Patricia? That's the next question.
That would track.
If so, I mean,
that would track.
Go like bird dog or what? Cut call.
I just can't get down with blind loyalty. I just can't. Right. I mean,
it's like pedophiles being rebaptized into the church. Yeah. And then everybody's like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Or the pedophiles keep getting up and up and up the chain because of money,
or on victims' heads to get there. That's what this is. I know. Yeah. It's too late. I'm trying to get to that call. Derailed. Remember when Lauren tried to keep me on the rails? Remember when she was my handler? Yeah.
Yeah, that worked out great.
Derailed, bitch. Derailed. Anyways, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, hit the like button, Patricia, please. And thank you.
Subscribe. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think she's here to derail the stream away from Lauren. I mean, honestly, all you did was have us reiterate what a piece of shit they are, in my opinion. So thank you for that. We just recapped exactly why we do this, to hopefully another victim in the future maybe comes across Crush's stream and goes, wow, I don't want to mess with them. I
remember this, Googie. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying, like, if this helps one other victim in the future to be like, wow, I don't want to mess with them, then like we did our job, because I don't want I don't want another victim to feel how Crusha feels, how Kay felt when she wrote that thing we just read.
And that's just one thing. We're still processing it, because that's like we have trauma. We have trauma because we were dealing with a traumatic situation, tragedies. And I mean, on top of life, on top of hurricanes coming, waxing our town, back to back, on top of just thoracotomies and medical issues and just kids and all the things that they're doing, just life, period. And I mean, it's just our life now. It is what it is. Trials for 3 years back to back. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, come on. It's a lot. And then people to be so opportunistic like Lauren and John, and there's so many others, trust me. But they're the ones that did my family dirty.
They're not the anomaly. No.
No. I wish there were, and it would be cool. And I think that's why we need to continue going over these things. I don't care. I have the right to do that. And I'm going to do it until I fucking die. I promise you. My family's blood was spilt. It buys me a lifetime membership.
Right. I just want to put this out there too. Like when in the snotty bed situation, when she was having her crash out and there was like red wine and tequila and root beer,
all the guzzles.
Just like the red stain. Yeah. I just want to point out that she said I'm not gonna like get this verbatim, but in that she said it's like the Lori and Chad Daybell case playing out in real life. Because that was very telling to me, right? But right, so like this really happened to Crush's family. This was her uncle, her nephew, cousin. Like this really happens. Yeah, this is her life. This was her story. That she didn't ask for this. She didn't ask for this
life.
Yeah. So like when she said that, I thought to myself, like, she's so delusional that she thinks like, because this is just like a case to her, right? Even though she wanted to use the we's and the I and I'm such good friends with them. We are trying to process this. No, because even now you're saying like, oh, this is playing out in real life. No, the case was real life. This really happened to these people.
Yeah, and so real life.
It's still real life. Yeah, it was so tone deaf and so very outing of how her brain works. In my opinion, when I heard that, I was like, ew.
I'm looking for it in the transcript. During that 11-minute window or something when she did that, when she
I believe it was a snotty bed. We've watched a lot of things. I
looked up life, but
she was like, it's like, because when she was talking about Christina and like her, maybe it was during the 9-hour live, I heard it.
That's where I'm at. Yeah.
She was talking with Christina and she had said, she was like, oh, it's like the Lori and Chad Daybell case, happening in real life. It was like,
bitch, it is.
No, but they don't live in your fantasy, Lauren. Yeah.
Right.
It was weird. And
the
like
Lulu world is where Lori lives.
Lulu world. Cuckoo. Yeah. Nuts. And it was really weird. Yep.
Welcome. Oh yeah, let me do
Look at that still you got. Oh, she's gonna love that.
I'm not Amber Heard. Yeah, that's that part. Yeah, here. I think this is it. Yeah, she about to be snot.
I'm just so
snot.
I'm just a mom who has a YouTube channel, and yes, I've become a limited public figure. I'm not Johnny Depp.
Oh, I know what. Okay, yeah. Oh,
I'm not Amber Heard. I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, you are.
I am a mother trying to protect my family and my little boy. And I am a journalist who has never, ever in my life heard of anyone streaming a civil stalking injunction. Ever. It is not something you do. And why? Because it's someone that is being abused, that is attempting to escape something dangerous. I never wanted to do this live.
Lies.
Hey, did you know that she monetized? Oh, that's a good one too. She literally hit the monetization button before going live on this. This is nothing she never wanted to do. Something she never wanted to do.
It's scripted. It's literally scripted.
The whole damn thing. She reads the entire time. She's a storyteller.
Yeah.
Welcome.
She's a journalist, don't you know?
Yeah, she was. Maybe some kind of
loosely.
Yeah, loosely. Not a good one though. Not a good one.
Not a good one. Not a good
one.
But
because of what Law and Crime did,
I'm trying not to forget.
I had to dismiss my civil stalking injunction.
Shit.
Because I am never, ever going to let my child's mental
child. Can we just stop here? Like, just for that, like, no child was ever going to be on a stream. That was never going to happen. She knows that.
In the making of this video.
No.
I don't know.
That was never going to happen. Just to put that out there. Yeah, that was never going to happen.
No, look at the paper she's showing you. Actually, let me back it up because I'm on the right one. Because she actually, oh shit, where's it at? I had it up there when we first came on here. She has it plastered on the damn. Where's it?
Yeah, she does. Oh, the snotty bed. Who watches himself crash out on a snotty bed for 24 minutes during a live stream? Never seen it.
Okay, here it is.
Wallin.
Oh, yeah. I missed the Wallin climb. Here it is. Look, it says right here. I've read and understand the order, blah, blah, blah. This is Law and Crime Trial Network. Actually, it says NEROC. Anyways. And then it says audio recording and or transmission of the content of confidential communications between counsel and client between, okay, blah, blah, blah. Where's it at? Oh, here. Electronic media. Okay, the news reporter. So this is what the judge signed. The request is granted. Number 2, this is a condition. The news reporter must share all photographs, video, and or audio with other media organizations. As per the rule, there will be no electronic media coverage of a juror or prospective juror until the person is dismissed. Electronic media coverage of a person who is a fucking minor.
Never gonna happen.
Right there.
But like, why does her 8-year-old son know so much about her life, and why is he so affected? I literally had cancer as a single mother, and my son knew nothing, and he lives with me 24/7. Like, what?
Exactly.
What?
He shouldn't know, and she weaponized him. In my opinion, that's what it looks like, and it seems like nothing's off the table, not even her child.
Yeah,
and I feel sorry for him because if it is true, if his mental conditions are true, we learned about them through Lauren and John. We did not learn about them here due to a canceled hearing. That she must not have been that much fucking scared if she's canceling her fucking hearing.
Preach it, girl.
She's interjecting her son, possibly. I mean, first off, don't list him, okay? Don't weaponize your child. Don't use him. Stand on your truth, girl.
Everyone is a pawn to her, including her child, in my opinion. So it's like, you know, maybe her and John talk a little too much in front of the kid, and maybe his mental health is struggling, horrifically sad. But like, that's their fault, not Christina, not you. Yeah,
exactly. It's because of probably, you know, not letting him have his. Oh, I would just remember what I was going to look up because I forgot. Yeah. So I mean, it says it right there. She showed it. This is her quote unquote evidence. And so please, Patricia. I mean, take a glance, but it seems like this might not be for Patricia. This might be for the next person who finds himself here and is questioning why I'm saying what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
But here, that's for the next person. Pass it along. Anyway.
Please screenshot. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to here. To the bed scene, the bedroom, the hotel room. Good Lord.
Very vulnerable.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I feel like this is very, very important because if I'm going to do this live, I'm going to do it right. And I'm going to do it honestly.
What do you mean do it right? And
what
do
does
it
that
honestly?
even mean?
What does that mean? I'm going to do
it.
You, okay. If this is your truth, stand on that shit.
10 toes down.
There's no right or wrong. There's just your experience. Boom. Yeah. I mean, if you're being stalked, stalker hoax.
Yeah.
This is going to be a very honest show.
Long, honest. It's gonna be honest.
And then
you know what? It reminds me of the true church.
After that, we'll go through everything else.
Good point.
You know what I mean? If you have to say it, then you're fucking lying.
So let's watch this. Whether or not this goes through, I don't know. I think that's where I think I'm willing to start talking. Because
what, the day of the hearing? And you're willing to start talking? Because you got shot down, basically?
Yeah.
You know, essentially saying the judge was like, Lauren, you cannot freaking take away Christina's First Amendment right or second, whatever.
Right. Girl, sit down.
You can't
Yeah.
infringe on her constitutional rights. And
Yeah.
you're like, wah. And so now you're ready to start talking? That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
No,
What,
about a
10 minutes?
stalker online?
10
What are you
minutes?
doing?
10
Yeah.
minutes later.
Oh,
I always just want to do things right. You know, when they go low, you go high, and just do things right and rely on maybe responsible people to help.
I'm gonna rely on maybe responsible people.
What?
Just things right and rely
on maybe responsible people.
That's backwards. First off, I don't even understand. And maybe rely on responsible people, or they may be responsible, or what? What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah. Like, I think she's like, well, I was supposed how I took it was she's like, I was gonna rely on the responsible people, meaning like the people who are responsible for restraining Christina with the dirty socks. That's all that she is guilty of. This Christina Lauren did this to herself, and she knows it. And the fact that the Utah court, who is not the most like reliable of jurisdictions.
I know we're usually talking the Utah court, but this judge was like, dun, 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 and I was there.
Yeah,
for
he's
it.
like, girl. Yeah, me too. Oh my God.
I mean, how threatening it must have been when Christina dropped the tiny mic moment afterwards. I mean, the eye of the tiger would have killed him. You know, some Rocky shit. Anyway,
right.
I think she's still not negative.
But I don't know if that's gonna happen in this situation, and that's okay. But if it can't happen in this situation, that like, you know, that like,
oh my gosh,
no laws or legal things can help me. Then at least want to like quietly talk about it, use my voice.
My voice. Okay.
Share what's been happening.
And she did just that. She used
She
her
sure
voice.
did.
Huh?
She sure did. Mm-hmm.
She weaponized her whole fucking chat. All 9 to 12,000 people.
Yeah. For 9 hours.
Can you imagine? Like, I've sat back after this and thought about how this must have felt for Janice, Christina, Lindsay, you know, Sarah, Lori. I mean, Stephanie, Colette. But again, I'm glad Lauren exposed herself because it gave me an opportunity to like figure her shit out, like what this was all about. And it allowed me to feel, I guess, I don't know, brave enough. I don't know the right word there. Confident enough to step out. And then I told my mom, I'm like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm going live Sunday, and I'm just letting you know, forewarning is what it was. And then mom called and she was like, hey, and you know, she apologized. And I mean, it just, and the realization started, you know, and it continued. So she was done. Lauren was done after this 9-hour live. And then she, like, again, pulled the pin on the bomb, you know, hand grenade, threw it behind her, and then has never looked back. And then we're over here assessing body damage, you know, where our limbs are. And we're like, wait, where's Lauren? Where's Megan? Where's Trisha? Where's all these people who said they were advocates, who said that, you know, we were safe? Where are those people? Oh, they're blaming. Oh, okay. Now they're just throwing us all together. And I mean, you know, it's just really gross. And it's the same behavior that I've seen before and like-minded people.
Absolutely.
Because I do want to help with like cyberbullying now, and I know that I'm a public figure.
You help. Do it.
I was like really zen before you started.
Why are you at a hotel?
I'm sorry, I can't even like process like I don't know.
Because it's alive.
I'm sorry.
The truth is not hard. I mean, it's hard to
John.
really listen to.
And I'm worried about John.
Oh my God.
But I'm worried about my son. But
Come on.
I just think, sorry. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything will be okay. It really will. But I'm like a really resilient person, in my opinion.
People are when they have to be.
Right.
He's texting. You're good. What? You're good. Is it John? Actually, you're Vicky. And
Vicky.
And it's gonna be okay. But I just
Grayson breathes loud.
other creators.
She does.
People I care about to tell them lies about me. Slut shaming me. One woman is going around saying I lived with her brother, which, by the way, if I lived with some random dude in East Idaho, who the hell cares? But this is a guy I went on a single date with, never kissed, but now I've lived with him.
Who cares?
The whole thing of her bringing up the slut shaming and stuff like that, like getting ahead of, I always side eye anyone, everyone who gets to get like ahead of things, right? She had to bring out the fact that she was accused of cheating on John. Am I shocked? No, I've been waiting for Matthias to come out. Okay,
I'm still waiting.
I'm still waiting. Bated breath. Yeah, it's happening. Yep. It's gonna happen.
Not that I want to, but it's like what pushes people to do, like, choose this method, this route, instead of just owning up. Yeah.
Right. Like why even bring it up? Like, why bring it up if there's nothing, like if it meant nothing, like let a dead dog lie, right? I know that that's like a horrible way to say it, but like, just like, why did that have to come out after she's like, did John just text me? Oh my God, did he find something out? Ugh, that's why I took it.
And then she didn't go and stop what she's doing. She didn't go talk to her husband.
No, she didn't.
Grayson's got it. Grayson's got her phone. Oh, access to your phone?
Great point.
Access to your accounts. Okay.
Great point.
I bet Grayson knows how much you make. I mean, so does Dream Feed Media. She did an excellent video, a couple of them, on the amount approximated, $3 to $6 million a year. Sounds great.
Yeah. Right.
But not being a shitty person, not having to shit on people. That's really not good.
At what cost?
Look, she's watching herself cry. You know how Chad Daybell cried in court when they played the 911 call of him calling to say Tammy died. Well, him and Garth, and so he's crying in the courtroom, and then it's same difference. It's the same difference.
Yeah, I agree.
Hairs.
I totally agree. Sorry. No, you're good.
But this is a guy I went on a single date with, never kissed, but now I've lived with him. What else? Finding out, like I said, fellow podcasters are calling people that I know to warn them about me and tell them.
Girl, I'm gonna call her a YouTuber and call her a YouTuber. She does not like that. She shames people who are bad YouTubers. She's like, a YouTuber. No, girl, you're not a podcaster. You are a YouTuber.
That I had an affair on John.
Oh, thank you for
with an investigator in the Daybell case.
Ah, why you gotta be so
John knows really well and is friends with. That. I mean, it's been an ending. The things I've had to continue to clarify every day. And then when I finally feel like I get a hold of it, so it's not just like the cyberbullying that's public, it's what's going on beneath the surface.
Oh, girl, there's so much going on beneath the surface.
I believe that.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I believe that part. Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, she has a lot going on. She's like that. We're watching a mental illness crash out, in my opinion.
And it's sad, but it's like I'm laughing at her because it's humorous. Considering the shit she expects me and my family to get over, right? Without any kind of anything,
Well, and the fact that she says her husband's this great psychologist and he's in the jails and he's doing all this kind of stuff, not helping his wife when she's clearly having a mental break.
A mandatory reporter.
Yeah, a mandatory. Good point. Yeah,
all right.
He is.
Tell him, tell him, Jules. Oh man, she's wild.
That's so cruel. And none of these people have been willing to reach out and be like, fucking reach out to me.
Did you reach out to them, or are we supposed to read your mind?
Right.
Okay, because I know Megan, you know, you and Megan, according to Megan, were able to put your, you know, your differences aside. Apparently, I don't know. She saw the text you said about her. I don't know. I wasn't afforded that. I wasn't afforded, you know, you coming up to me and saying, "Hey, I saw some shit about you, girl. I'm so sorry."
Right.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, everybody does shit. It's
sounds
just
like a
the
privilege.
amount. Right.
It sounds like a privilege. I don't even know. It just sounds privy. Like, that's awesome. Look, she's closing her eyes. Oh.
People that
Lord.
know me, that I've been kind to, are going behind my back telling people lies about. No,
this is everybody gathering and saying, "Oh, you too? Oh no, what do you know?"
Right. One of my viewers said, they were like, Lauren, they were like, maybe people just don't fucking like you. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they're not reaching out because you're not likable. No one really likes you. They don't give a fuck. That's why. There could be truth in that.
In more ways than one.
Right.
In more ways than one could it be in jeopardy. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Librarians. Okay. This is so telling again. I've seen this a bazillion times.
no evidence. Never mind that they're supposed to be journalists.
I think she's talking about Gigi here.
You have
same
Lori Hellis, someone I've been good to that I've never bought before. I was always good to her. Claiming that I gave out 10,000 copies of her book and she's telling everyone, to the point where we got to get an attorney.
Even if it was 10.
But I've never sent out free copies of her book to anyone, ever.
Did you charge?
Telling the person that originally sent it to me,
Nate,
that I did that to them. And then, of course, when she accused us of that, I then sent it to our attorney.
She proved her. I mean, she
guarantee you none of you received a book copy of Lori Hellis's book from me, despite allegedly 10,000 people.
Allegedly,
The idea that we were purposely changing
there.
time, by the way,
That's so
too.
weird to me. How are you gonna say allegedly when it has something to do with her? She says allegedly.
Yeah.
Despite
Words
allegedly.
matter.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Words matter, especially during a psychotic break.
Right. Knowing or hoping that nobody would do what we're doing right now.
Yeah, she never thought.
Mm-hmm.
She never
and then,
thought.
of course, when she accuses me of that, then I guarantee you none of you received a book copy of Lori's or Hellis's book from me, despite allegedly 10,000 people. Just saying. I don't care if it was 10. You lied.
It does. Yeah. You still did it. It's still breaking the law, whether it was 10 or 10,000, still breaking the law.
Like it, who is Lauren to say that Lori Hellis's book has to go through Lauren's fact checker? That doesn't make any fucking sense. That sounds like ownership. That sounds like possession again. Like who? So does she do this to everybody that publishes books or what? I mean, shit.
I mean, what proprietary information would Lori Hellis, a lawyer, gotten from John and Lauren? Because she never really appeared with John that often, as far as I remember. It was mostly just her and Lauren drinking the wine, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what. But let's be real here, kids. Okay, what real substance does Lori have Lauren have that Hellis would want to put in her book?
It's not the same thing we're all studying anyways, or people who follow evidence, because Lori, I did agree with Lori Hellis's her investigation work, like where she was going with this and how she tried to be sensitive to Lauren and her feelings, especially with the church, so I mean, I did see that. I did notice that, and it sucked that we also couldn't join forces, but there's a lot of water under that bridge. But I'm just saying, I feel that both have done shitty things. Lauren, however, is the winner. And I mean, I don't hate anybody. I don't hate Lauren. I dislike her a great deal. if she came and apologized to me today, I don't think I would accept it. I would just choose to continue on doing what I'm doing and calling it out.
I just never trust her ever, you know, after what, I mean, and I'm not even in your situation. She just seems very untrustworthy. You can't take anything she says at face value. It's always like, what's her angle here? Like, she's trying to apologize to kind of get the public opinion back of all the, you know, the people who don't care for her and streaming about her. Like that, that's what I would think.
Trying to stop her shit talk from breaking, you know, media, you know, just getting to people and showing it. And I've seen enough. I mean, I'd already seen enough. I'd already seen enough. Like Janice, you know, like, you know, but I even tried dismissing it after years and years. I mean, it's been 6 years. 2021 is when I tried telling my mom. What was that? About what I thought was going on between Lori and Awen, and how it seemed like they appeared to be throwing Awen under the bus. And then, but I mean, again, I'm never going to know. I'm going to have to run all those damn texts through the damn machine and see what it comes out with, because it's not biased like me. It's not as biased as, you know? And I just want its honest opinion and just learn from there. But it is what it is. And she made her bed. You know, I think it was to do plausible deniability. I think it was to poison the well. That way, when and if the text ever came out, it gave her plausible deniability in that sense to, for people to say, oh, well, they're clipped weird. Oh, they're AI. Oh, they're fake. Oh, Lauren couldn't say that. And then people feel divided over that, because then they're like, it's like a character thing, you know, where they're comparing my character or my reason for being here to hers. And I mean, this killed me in the beginning, because I was like, oh my God, like I just wasn't prepared for the nastiness, the vileness of these people. I have not gotten that through these years. I mean, every now and then, you know, I have a tough skin, but fuck, I don't want to have to, like, just because she started shit, just because she's a fucking woman and an adult and man the fuck up. That's not my problem. But yet here we are, because she can't take accountability. Here we are.
Or just be a good person so you don't even have to. I mean, everyone has their days, right? But in a general whole, your character is who you are. And if you just have a bad character,
you ain't got groups of people that you go talk shit to. I mean, what the fuck? Orchestrating is what it is, in my opinion. And it must be exhausting, but that's her normal. This is Lauren's normal, and that's scary, because this is nothing out of the ordinary for her. This is just another day in the life of Lauren Johnson Matthias. And look,
look at her, so indignant.
Mormon mafia, bruh. That's all I'm saying.
I
it didn't just die off, you know. The mafias didn't just die off. They've transformed into nonprofit organizations, and that's my opinion.
All the things,
Lori Hellis' book for me, despite allegedly 10,000 people.
Allegedly. That's funny.
The idea that we were purposely changing our time, by the way, too. No, we had to get a babysitter. I don't know why.
Oh, no,
doesn't matter. But it's like, what this group mob mentality has been doing is taking all these old beefs and they're reaching out to them. And there was a whisper campaign, is the best way to say it. It's adult bullying, it's group bullying. It's believing without seeing.
Oh my God, it's like being a member of the church. All right. I didn't know about all this. I mean, I knew you were shitty. I knew she was a shitty person. I just didn't know to what depth. And I don't care about what she said about me. It's vanilla. I laugh at it. Okay, because it's fucking stupid. But don't talk about my fucking family. It's my family, not yours. And I mean, especially with what she's done, what she's still doing, because my Uncle Jerry. But let me point this out too. Y'all know the night Uncle Jerry came, you know, flying monkeying in my chat.
Yeah.
And it was actually the night I did the one about Megan. It was not about Lauren. It was about Megan. And that was interesting to me. Like when I realized that, I was like, is it blind? Is he loyal to Lauren? I mean, he had to have known my mom was approached by Lauren at her brother's trial or Brandon, whomever. Okay. At the trials where my mom was there as a family member. And she also had to testify in the one for my uncle in Arizona.
Right.
And here they are. This is just like they trial tours. I'm joking because it's the shit they use, but she don't have to be there. She didn't have to look at autopsy photos. She doesn't have to do what she's doing. She gets paid great for it when she does do it. And that should be the reward. That should be the incentive for her. But it's like, but you don't have to be there. You're not part of the family. You never will be part of the family. You're not a victim.
Right. There was so many lines blurred with this one.
Big time.
With her. Yeah.
And she's confused or something.
Yeah.
Backwards, wired, inverted.
No boundaries, this girl. None.
And then I think Janice said, who the fuck uses, what adult woman uses the word bully? It's like, right?
Mean girl.
It's a bully campaign. It's a whisper campaign. It's just all the campaigns. Okay, campaign. PR talk. Campaign.
It's true. John's words.
Yeah.
Screenshots of mine have been shared. Some that I've been angry at other creators.
She admits
Gone
it all
over it later. Those have been being shared.
Creators going over it later. Oh, because you planned on doing a 9-hour live?
Right.
Here.
I'm ashamed of that. Maybe you can edit that later, but I'll just share everything right now.
Grayson, in fact, did not edit this later. She kept it in, and that was intentional. Yeah.
The whole documentary thing was weird. Can we just even the gems? Can we just agree that was weird?
Yeah.
Why does Netflix want your raw footage of snotting in a bed in a
talking about you? Yet you had to step on everybody's fucking heads to talk about my family. Okay.
Right. Girl.
I want to write a book about Lauren. I want to write a whole book about her life. And I have that right to. And you don't get to fact check it. I'll just go ahead and lawyer up now.
Yeah, it's the whole thing's weird. That was very strange, and she didn't even clip it out. She kept it in.
Yeah, but I'll just share everything right now. Okay, now is not now. This now in the bed is not this now on the 9-hour live.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you could have just saved us all. What? This could have been under an hour.
Right? Not 9. Not 9, Lauren.
It was like 11 minutes. This snot clip. Weird.
But I've owned it.
No.
I've owned that.
Opposite.
You said sorry to the people that needed it.
I said sorry.
You said sorry to the people that needed it, not deserved it. You said sorry to the people that needed it. So, kids, this tells us that my mom, me, Larry, Colby, Annie, and I think her and Vicky are still on good. Whatever, that's not for me to sit here and figure out. They'll. I think it's the culture, but
right. But what does that even mean?
We didn't need it.
Like, what does that even mean, really?
Right. So needed it to me says Trisha. It says Megan. There's an alliance there because I think Lauren approached them. Maybe. Hell, I don't know. Maybe Megan is a mind reader. Maybe Trisha's a mind reader. I don't know. Maybe she used her, magic 8-ball or whatever. And they communicated telepathically. I don't know how they knew that Lauren talked shit about them. But in my opinion, it does look like Lauren and John devised a plan. And this is just part of that plan. And I think that maybe she approached Megan and Trish, and just only had to half-ass apologize to them, because there is a clip I have of Trisha on Web Sleuth saying something along the lines of, Lauren, apologized to me. And she said, and it was my fault that she said fuck, or said that, she cussed or whatever. And I'm like, you're blaming yourself. You are literally blaming yourself for making quote unquote, making Lauren say the F word.
I mean,
Do you hear that shit? I mean, I know I don't have it pulled up, but that's what she says.
Like,
Why
come
are
on.
you apologizing for her bullshit?
Right.
Throw a pair, lady. I mean, she's like Betty White, you know, of the true crime. Oh my God.
She's diabolical.
Big time. Big time.
But those people have continued on. Nobody again reaching out to me.
Because we don't know.
I have to be honest.
I didn't know.
Entire rooms shutting me where I belong.
She's got to be honest again, y'all. I wonder.
You have to side eye anyone who keeps saying, I want to be honest about something. You know what? To be honest, it's like, that's kind of.
She said honest 22 times in here. I have to be honest. Entire room shutting me where I belong. Shunning. Want to talk about shunning? I'm going to be honest. This is going to be a very honest show. That was in the beginning. Okay. And let's see. But rather than those people continued on. Okay. That's the one she just said. Oh, I'm using the wrong one. Hold on. And then she says, and like, I want to be the first to be honest, like 6 years of messages. I hope for all of you would be afraid. I hope you'd be afraid too. I don't want to be afraid. You shouldn't wish fear on anybody else if you care about them. Right. So just maybe don't talk about people. Okay.
Yeah, true.
Being very, okay. She says the most vulnerable video I've ever showed here, but I do pride myself on being a very honest person. Oh my God, it's laughable. And I wanted to face it head on and own it and apologize. I don't like hurting people, but that doesn't mean you don't. And I want to be honest with things. I want to be honest with things. That's who I am. And so I said, let's talk. And she's like, no, I don't want to. I said, you know what? Please allow me to talk. Who I don't even know who's saying this right here. Okay. Anyways, going on, right here. As far as your other request, I think you already know I'm not the one you need to worry about when it comes to sharing private conversations. In other words, shaming my ex-friend. I'll be honest, receiving a message like this, especially with the accusations and threats, really put salt in the wounds. I didn't expect that from you. Okay, a couple of days later. Okay, that's a comment between her and Christina. I am not are y'all bored with all this? Let me know. We can change that.
I'm looking at the chat. Everyone's discussing. Everyone's having a good time. It looks like.
Okay, good. I am not afraid to own my mistakes. And I am an honest and imperfect person who works to be self-aware and honest with my actions. You shouldn't use honest twice in the sentence, honestly.
I mean,
pointing out words written on your public account with a request you don't publicly defame me and sharing that it hurts me in no way rewrites history or disregards what I've apologized for. Y'all speak fucking backwards. I don't or maybe I do. Save my brother's sperm.
I'm right. Well, and then can we just talk about like do you have the audio of what the audio of what she was saying about her marriage and stuff like that? It's like, she wants to pretend. Yeah, that's very, that whole audio is very telling about,
and it was in a courthouse or area. It's not like it was after hours or anything.
Yeah, it wasn't after tequila.
It was bathroom chatter or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna play this and while I'm gonna go fetch it.
Law, where I've helped, where I've given my entire heart, soul, be shunned because of lies and of a whisper campaign and of adults who can't come to me.
Fucking whisper campaign.
And ask me what's true and what isn't, but rather go and start a cyberbullying campaign and join it and follow it.
I'll do it.
A cyberbullying.
As continue as they talk about my dead brother and my husband.
Okay.
And you know what it is?
You know what it is?
It's being dubbed
Oh, it's being done
dark. Like that's what John and I have been talking about a lot too. Like
Why have you and John been talking about you being dark a lot? Her stepmom is an energy worker, healer lady.
Yeah, and it doesn't she do microdosing of ketamine and shit? She's one of those. Like
I don't know if she does.
I think she
wouldn't-
does. Yeah. She not there's anything wrong with that, but she does. She's into that type of like healing. Her stepmother. Yeah.
Can you even imagine trying to talk about yourself for 9 hours? That tells you about her. 9 hours she talked about herself nonstop. Bizarre. And it was scripted. And it was
scripted. Yeah.
It was
They thought about
scripted.
that for weeks.
And monetized. It was scripted, planned, and monetized in advance.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so crazy.
Vonda K just said if she did ketamine, she'd act better. That's hilarious. I'm not a doctor, Vonda K, but I agree. Yeah.
She'd have some act right.
Yeah, she'd have some act right. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Ready? And a 1, 2, 3, go.
First things I decided to process and really tackle head on was April 9th, almost the start of all of this. Arizona is a one-party consent state, and I did not film her. I also did not record in an area where I was not able to record. Did I view her as a safe person at this time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would you? I also felt the need to record it because, in my opinion, she has a tendency to misrepresent facts. With that said, here are some pieces I thought I would share.
I was an absolute loser without a podcast. Being overweight, depressed. My husband wasn't going to work. I loved him. I had my husband. You know what I mean? But like, I was an extrovert and like, I had nothing. Okay. And I married that time. But like, and we had a group chat where we talked shit and it became the culture. Yeah.
No, honestly, like this sounds so stupid, but like I married someone that's not LDS. I'm not going to church. I don't know it's normal, like and so like my friends growing up, we didn't talk about that. I wasn't that person before that. I can honestly say that. Like one thing people said about me growing up, like Lauren never gossiped. I know. Lauren never gossiped. My younger woman teacher was like, I was always service minded. Like this is who I thought I was. I'm feeling lost. I haven't committed 37. My dad's been prison when they were born. John's not doing well. We're suffering financially. I don't have fun. Like I lost identity and I met these applying. And I put all my eggs in that basket and they were shit cocked and it was funny. And it made me giggle. And I started participating. And it was like 5 years of shit cocked.
So she said, Christina says, the group chats aren't the story. They're the context, often mistaken for cause. When someone rewrites history in such a public way, details matter. So let's clear up a few things that are adding noise. Then we can look at the bigger picture they point to. She was in many separate chats. Most of them were normal, calm, and often boring until the tone changed after she would drop in. Calling this the culture suggests everyone was equally involved. But reacting to something isn't the same as starting it. Accountability disappears when that difference is ignored. On this day, I watched her, in my opinion, try to make it disappear. Again, these were casual conversations and conflict only showed up when, these were casual conversations and conflict, I'm going to say that, only showed up when situations were presented as attacks. People didn't pile on. They reacted. That's a fucking pattern. But guys, again, it's never about the text. If the text were the issue, why does the pattern extend far beyond them? The 9-hour emotional spiral that followed, among other things, made that pattern visible. Why was the reaction so intense? And why does it keep happening? Now, just for fun, what percentage of this nearly 45-minute conversation, 45 minutes, girl, did she talk versus did I talk? I can't, so I can see.
5 years old.
Oh, see, I'm not quick. But now we'll go through it and like stop it.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to let it run through.
One of the first things I decided to process and really tackle head on was April 9th, almost the start of all of this. Arizona is a one-party consent state, and I did not film her. I also did not record in an area where I was not able to record. Did I?
Right. I mean, that shaming stuff too. Lauren, I saw Lauren do that. I saw Lauren shame her with little digs like that. And also when somebody asked if Christina was a member of the church, and she was like, oh yeah, and she goes to church. As if Lauren don't do the same thing except hide it. You know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
the difference. But
I have to agree with you there. It's like, if that's who you are, be that girl, be that person to everybody.
right.
Be
I
that
would
person.
respect that. I could
I
respect that a lot
respect
more.
the hell out of it. Yeah.
And been different, you know.
Yeah.
I view her as a safe person at this time. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would you?
No.
No.
She's not a safe person.
No.
I also felt the need to record it because, in my opinion, she has a tendency to misrepresent facts. With that said, here are some pieces I thought I would share.
I was an absolute loser without a podcast.
I was an absolute loser without a podcast. Being overweight.
Depressed. My husband wasn't going to work. I loved him.
My husband wasn't going to work. She was depressed, felt overweight, didn't have a podcast. She was a loser. Okay. She loved him. Loved him.
Loser.
Not loves. I love my husband. Present tense. I loved him.
And you notice as we go forward, right? It says, I married my friend. Watch if you keep going, like when we go up a little bit further.
You know what I mean? But like, I
had my husband, you know what I mean? But like,
I was an extrovert and like I had enough.
I was an extrovert and like I had enough.
And I married my friend. But like, we had a group chat where we just.
I married a friend, is what she said. I married a friend. Yeah, it says it right across the screen. I married a friend.
Oh, I need to look down here. It's eye level at the top one. Sorry.
I was an extrovert and like I had enough. Okay.
And I what? Oh, and I
married a friend.
But like, we had a group chat where we talked shit, and it became.
And we had a group chat where we talk shit, and it became
the culture. Yeah.
It just became behavior that was tolerated, and just kind of that's how whatever, you know, whatever and whatever feel. Clip to 20 minutes later when she's repeating a similar point. No, not Lauren. No.
Not Lauren.
Honestly, like there's something stupid, but like I married someone that's not LDS. I'm not going to.
I married someone that's not LDS. I'm going to church. I don't know what's normal, right?
You certainly don't.
I don't know what's normal. Like, and so like my friends growing up, we didn't talk like that.
My friends growing up, we didn't talk like that. Okay.
I wasn't that person before.
I wasn't that person before, but she is now.
I don't believe that though.
Oh, right.
She wasn't.
Yeah.
She's definitely that person always. Yeah.
I can't see just Breaking Bad. Yeah. All of a sudden.
Yeah. No.
Because they're talking bad, then that means I'm going to go in there and talk bad. Not that she was the reason go and dump shit in there.
Right.
And like Christina said at the very end, you know, that it would often sometimes even be boring in these chats. And then Lauren would just go dump. We've seen that on Hellis channel. And then come on, you know, like it's the pattern is there. the behavior.
Yep.
Say that like once people said about growing up, like Lauren never gossip.
But like Lauren never gossip. I don't think so. Irony.
We've seen video after video of it. We've seen it time and time again. It's like they'll say, "Oh, it was the culture of the group chats." No, it's your culture that because you bring yourself wherever you go.
She brought the mess. She brought the shit.
She brought the mess, Crusha. She brought the mess herself. Yeah,
and then she exposed
100%.
herself.
Yeah,
and she didn't realize how much she did or was going to. I don't think that was part of the plan.
Yeah.
And like Lori and Chad didn't think that they were going to get caught, you know. They just were living their best life.
Yep.
Weird.
I know. Lauren never gossiped. My young woman teacher, like I was always service oriented. Like
whoa. She said something about teacher, and then my young women's teacher. So her church teacher, okay, and young women's. Yeah. It's a program.
My young
women's teacher was like,
I was always
I was always service oriented.
Service oriented.
her young women's teacher told her she was always service oriented. I mean,
when did that
what
happen?
do you do, Lauren? What do you? Where's your substance? How come people have to tell you who you are?
So,
Or
like, I'm
this
not a
shit
doctor,
is
right?
cool.
But borderline personality, this is what I hear. This is what I've gathered in my research. People with borderline personality disorder have no identity, right? And
That,
so,
and they're pretty reactive too, right? Like they're
yes.
What's the I word I'm thinking about?
There's a lot going on. I have a family member who's there's no pill for borderline personality, and unfortunately it can come from a lot of like trauma and stuff, so that's sad. However, they have no identity for themselves, and so they have to get their identity from what other people think. Outside resources is what tells them whether they're good or bad. Yeah,
chameleons. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Huh. That's I mean, for people who are doctors. Okay.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I'm just playing that.
Yeah.
But Lauren, never gossip. I was always service oriented.
Like, this is who I thought I was.
This is who I thought I was. But then what?
I'm feeling lost. I haven't been
I'm feeling lost. I have a kid at 37.
at 37. My dad's in prison when being born. John's not doing well. We're suffering financially.
That's because you said earlier he was not going to work.
I don't have fun. Like, I lost identity and I met these are funny.
I lost my identity and met these whatever, I guess, people online.
And I put all my eggs in that basket.
And she put all her eggs in one basket. Sorry.
They were shit talk and it was funny.
And they would shit talk. They, not me. Oh shit.
Right. They were the bad influences kids.
She just walked into it and kind of got caught into it. The devil made her do it.
The devil made her do it.
Yep.
And I put all my eggs in that basket and they were shit talk and it was funny. And it made me giggle. And I started participating. And it was like 5 years of shit talking. 5 years.
And like 5 years of shit talking. 5 years.
One of the first.
I want to see the other 4 minutes. Or listen to it. I don't want to see it.
I want the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so hold that. How long have we been live? 2:46. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I feel like I could talk to you forever.
I know, but it's not about ourselves.
Right.
Another difference. All right. So this is Cultural Hall. This was Lauren around April 21st, 2020. And she's going to reflect a little bit or tell us what she's been up to. And so you got to think in the timeline of Lori's case, Lori and Chad, the kids were missing still. They weren't found until, let's see, this is April till June 9th, 2020. So just a couple months later. Y'all know, y'all have heard their origin story a bazillion times. You know,
anxious white virgin. Who is this?
What
is this a real? Did you see that? It says Lauren, anxious white virgin. I have questions.
You should. Oh, this isn't the page. There's a page with Julie Rowe on there. There's, I mean, all these people that are the fringe. Russell Brunson. Oh my God, I can't think, but I'll show y'all. But yeah, I can't look and do this at the same time. Go ahead.
This is St. George. We have a little 2-year-old.
Oh, let me back it up.
This may seem a little irreverent.
Oh, so Lauren helped found this podcast.
Oh,
back in
really?
2011, 2012. Yeah.
Interesting.
But I think you should just marry whoever and then get ready for the second one. She did not appreciate that information.
Hey,
okay.
To all the LDS women out there who think they're too old,
let me back it up.
Learning from you.
Oh,
that's just
very
a
kind of you to say. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And truly, this wouldn't be here had we not collaborated over a bowl of mint chocolate chip ice cream and started this whole thing.
Demons land if they live righteously.
It's time for another episode of the Cultural Hall. It's episode number 399. That's right, one away from 400. And we're doing an episode where we visit with folks from Cultural Hall past. It's
Nope.
if it's the night before Christmas and an angel is going to take us into the past to see the things that we've done, the mistakes that we've made, the ways that we can be better. No, it's nothing like that. First host of the Cultural Hall on the phone with me right now. Lauren, used to be Johnson, is now Matthias. Welcome.
Thank you. Yes. No, it kind of was like, I've thought a lot about those episodes. I'm like, what did I say?
Yeah.
It could be kind of like Christmas past.
Is that not telling? What did I say? She's always worried about what she said.
Yeah.
That's one of those things, yeah.
Oh my
Always
God.
worried. Stop shit talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the old mistakes, all the things. Now, you have to be a lifer of the Cultural Hall to remember Lauren. She was around very early on for the first, I want to say, what, 20, 30?
Probably. I don't know. Yes. But yeah, we did it together at first. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember a good long time ago that that we sat down. Now, this was before, to give some perspective on this thing. This was before I'd ever been married, so that was 2 wives ago, and it was
2 husbands ago for me.
Oh, that's right. I had forgotten that you got married.
Divorced and married again.
Yes, I completely spaced that.
I
So
I've
here,
been through a lot.
yeah, how's round 2 going for you?
Amazing.
Yeah.
How's round 2 going for you?
Also amazing.
Congratulations.
It's a great perspective you get once you do it really wrong the first time, right?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh, those were the mistakes that I made.
Recommend it. I recommend it. I'm like, it's so good now.
I jokingly, with people in my day job that come to talk to me, because I work at the Lord's University, there will be different people who will be really stressing about getting married and about how old they are and that they're not married. And I was joking around with one the other day, and I was like, listen, just marry anybody. It's not going to work out. You'll learn exactly what you want and exactly who you are, but you won't learn it until you're doing it. So this may seem a little irreverent, but I think you should just marry whoever and then get ready for the second one. She did not appreciate that information.
Hey, to all the LDS women out there who think they're too old, I got married, divorced, remarried, and had a kid all in my 30s.
Oh,
all in my 20s.
Yeah, forget it.
In my 30s.
Wait, whoa.
Now we know.
Wait, so she got married,
I was thinking
divorced, remarried, and pregnant all in her 30s. Like, that's a flex. I mean, I'm not married. I have a kid, but like, you know
I
what I'm
was just
saying?
thinking 27 for some reason, but she just said 37 in that one with Christina. Okay. I thought I called her on something. Oh.
Know each other because we both served in the same mission, and I'm not going to go too much into it because, spoiler alert, episode 400 that we'll post later this week is going to be a reposting of the first episode that we ever did. So we don't need to go too much into the history of it. Oh yeah, oh no, it's bad. I
don't need.
I listened to it, and it is 2 people going, "What are we doing? I don't know. What's this? I'm not sure. Who's this? I don't know." But give everybody an update as to what you're doing. You're married again. You don't even live anywhere near me.
Yeah, I'm married again. I live. We're moving to Vegas area. We live in St. George. We have a little 2-year-old who my husband's following around right now while I talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
I was a TV reporter for about 8 years, and I owe that to Richie, to you. I'm talking to you.
I forget about that, right? You.
Yeah.
What was Lauren before a TV reporter for 8 years? 8 years TV reporter. She's 30, in her 40s now. I mean,
I heard that she was a DJ.
Yeah, I have that video, but
yeah.
But what did she? Where are her 20s? What was Lauren doing during her 20s? It's a relevant question. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes people just show up with, histories and stuff because I don't know. Maybe they're acting and getting paid for. I don't know.
Because even in the Mormon stories, she went from in high school to being the ugly duckling, to straight to reporting. There was nothing. It was like her father going to jail and stuff, and her mother having problems.
Her book too.
In her book too, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, besides her husband always pushing her mat away from his mat. That show's funny. Oh my god. Y'all ain't on kindergarten mats.
Oh
Kinder
my
mats.
God, you can't make this shit up.
He's like, no, no snuggle for you. Oh my, I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, I want to know. It's important. And I think she just glosses over it a great
Yeah.
deal. What happened
Yeah.
in your 20s? All your 20s, girl. Were you in Israel? Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
I quit about a year ago. I was
In Romania?
54, and I quit about
Yeah.
a year ago.
Hey, you know who just got back from Romania? Mike King.
Did he really? Interesting.
Yeah. He said they his wife were driving and they went to go get some kind of copper pot or something. I was like, well, you don't just drive to Romania. That's for sure.
Right. That's pretty intentful.
There's like Rome, Texas. There's like, I get those. But we're talking about Romania.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
where Lauren has lived, where, she studied the Quran and shit.
She sure did. She's jack of all trades.
Master of none.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Master of manipulation.
The child?
Which let's stop.
child.
Let's stop on that question. With that thing for just.
Wait, let me back that.
But give everybody an update as to what you're doing. You're married again. You don't even live anywhere near me.
Yeah, I'm married again. I live. We're moving to Vegas area. We live in St. George. We have a little 2-year-old who my husband's following around.
So just again, April 21st, 2020, Lori and Chad, the kids became public, their stories. They were missing. It was like December 21st, 22nd, 23rd, somewhere in there of 2019. She heard it on the AP wire, right? That was her whole gig. That's been one of her origin stories. And she remembers Julie Rowe coming on. I think Julie Rowe was uploaded her video about Chad, taking up for Chad on December 26th, I want to say 2019. And so she recalls all that stuff. But again, here you are, you're living in St. George and you're not even in Vegas yet. I mean, I wasn't under this impression. I was under the impression they had been living in Vegas, but that's just me.
She actually gloated on Mormon Stories that Lori and Chad were initially meeting in St. George around that time. Remember? I thought that was weird.
St. George has so many secrets. I bet the fuck they do.
Yeah.
I feel like a little bit of, the victims, I feel like their story or that's when their lives became dark.
Yeah.
Were marked. Ugh.
Yeah.
Around right now while I talk to you. I was a TV reporter for about 8 years, and I owe that to Richie, to you.
Is she not now? I mean, what is she now? They both just home and like unemployment and scratching their asses or what?
Right.
Living on love? What's going on?
I'm talking to you.
Oh,
it's a great song.
I forget about that, right? You yeah, that's great.
I quit about a year ago. I was with ABC4.
That's not what I heard. I heard she might have got fired. Can't draw.
Yeah, I heard she took a couple 2-3 Xanax and got herself evicted from her job. Yeah.
Let's go biscuits.
And I quit about a year ago to raise the child.
Which
the child. To raise the child. I think that's twice she said the child. Why not my baby, my son? You're not saying his name. Or just my child. Anyway.
Christina just said, I think she worked at Crazy Coupon Lady. What?
.com.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny.
So let's stop.
Oh,
Let's stop on that question. With that thing for just a second. Some people will say, "Oh, you can have it all." Other people will say, "Oh, you need to focus on a thing." What made you decide to do that?
Bang. Oh, I almost said it. Her child sounds like he's having fun.
Yeah.
Well, to do what? Which part?
To be the not working but staying with your kid mom.
It was trial and error. I don't know if I have any advice for anyone. For me, it was trial and error. I was going to be the super mom, and
I was like, because she was going to be working and doing that. I missed that part, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
She talks in circles.
And the past tense stuff is weird. But I mean, unless I'd have to back it
And
up.
I was given a child that has humbled me. He's wonderful.
You were given a child? Girl, you're not helping.
Right.
I met him, so he's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not his fault, regardless, right?
No, I mean, but I'm just, you were given a child? I mean, is the sperm gate, like, does it go further back?
I mean, is that how that culture of that religion, that they feel like, oh, it's a gift from God, so we're given a child? I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not LDS. Yeah,
you never know with her.
Right.
She picks and chooses, you know. That's different. I was given a child, not we, but I.
Right. Yeah.
I backed it up a little bit.
I'm talking to you.
I forget about that, right? You.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I quit about a year ago. I was with ABC4, and I quit about a year ago to raise the child.
Which let's stop.
Hello,
Let's stop on that question. With that thing for just a second. You know, some people will say, "Oh, you know, you can have it all." Other people will say, "Oh, you need to focus on a thing." What made you decide to do that?
Well, to do what? Which part?
To be the not working but staying with your kid mom.
Not working.
You know, it was trial and error. I don't know if I have any advice for anyone. For me, it was trial and error. I was gonna be.
She just said, no, something ain't adding up. What did you do to stay home with your kid? How'd you make that work? And she's like, it was trial and error, and I quit a year ago to have the child. Yeah. I know my brain's incomprehensible.
Well, but like in the Mormon stories, she said, I was losing my job wherever in Michigan or wherever she was, and John was like, well, come live with me. And so she did.
Yeah. Right. And shit
So
ain't adding
what's
up.
the truth? No, things are not adding up. Nothing ever adds up with these people. Nothing.
Bing bong. Bing bong.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Be the super mom, and I was given a child that has humbled me. He's wonderful, and I just couldn't do it. Like, it was so. To all you super moms out there who think, what? No, but here's the thing. I
Just couldn't do it. I'm sorry, but I'm like, what the fuck?
Some of us have to. There's like no choice, right? It's like you just do it.
She's not working now.
Yeah, right.
And she just couldn't do it. She quit a year ago. And then she was given this child who's 2. You get it? Like,
yeah.
Where you stole that baby from?
To be the
about
not
to-
working
sorry,
but
it's
staying
bothering
with
me.
your kid mom.
You know, it was
Not-
trial and error.
not
I
stay
don't
with
know
your
if
kid?
I have any advice for anyone.
I gotta back it up. I keep.
Which let's stop.
Hello, there he is.
Let's stop on that question. With that thing for just a second. You know, some people will say, "Oh, you know, you can have it all." Other people will say, "Oh, you need to focus on a thing." What made you decide to do that?
Well,
Be a stay-at-home mom.
To do what? Which part?
To be the not working but staying with your kid mom.
The
You know,
stay-at-home mom.
It was trial and error. I don't know if I have any advice for anyone. For me, it was trial.
What is
and
she doing
error.
now?
I was going to be the super mom, and I was given a child that has humbled me. He's wonderful.
Were you going to Vegas to work this case? I mean, what were you doing? I don't
Right.
fucking get it.
Right.
Like, did
And
somebody
someone
just fly and drop them off and go ahead.
a stork.
Give you a script and a
Yeah.
stork. Yeah.
Mhm.
What? And a husband.
And a husband.
And like rolls.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, nothing. I was going to say, someone just said that the reason why they're so comfortable is because John was kind of like, silver
Oh, his
spoon or
parents.
whatever. Yeah, his parents. Yeah,
that's right.
That's interesting. Allegedly, I don't know them, but that's what I've heard too.
I have a screenshot of a post she made on on YouTube whenever John's mom died, and she thanked everybody for the well wishes and prayers and everything for John for losing his mom. Not nothing about her losing her mother-in-law. Nothing about that. It's just John's mom, John's pain, John's grief. Yeah. It's different. It's weird.
That's interesting.
And
it is. Thank you, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, go in there and holler or talk louder. What? Oh, thank you. Oh, you are awesome. Oh, I'll dance at your wedding. Love you.
I just couldn't do it. Like, it was so, to all you super moms out there who think, what? No, but here's the thing. I was in St. George working for ABC4 alone. So I was here alone.
She just said I was in St. George, and she's in St. George now, allegedly.
Wow.
Anyways.
Doing everything. So I was my own assignment desk. I was my own producer. I was my own, cameraman. I was alone. So that was,
cameraman?
I would wake up at like 6 a.m. in a panic, and I couldn't talk to my family for until 6 p.m. at night. I was like, don't.
That sounds like something we just heard, wake up and be like, are there texts? Right? Did she
Another
post?
pattern. Did she post?
Yeah. On social media? Did she say truth about me? Yeah.
I don't know if I have any advice for anyone. For me, it was trial and error.
I'm sorry.
I was going to be the super mom.
No.
And I was given a child that has humbled me. He's wonderful. And I just couldn't do it. Like, it was so, to all you super moms out there who think, what?
Being a mom?
No, but here's the thing. I was insane.
Right. So she chose the latter.
So I was here alone doing everything. So I was my own assignment desk. I was my own producer. I was my own, cameraman. I was alone. So that was hard. I would wake up at like 6 a.m. in a panic, and I couldn't talk to my family for
You were alone. I don't get it. Double standardism.
Yeah. She's not making. She's the plane is circling and not landing. part of the course. That's what she does. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Until 6 p.m. at night. I was like, don't talk to me. And so it just, in the end, for me, this particular job, while I loved it, I realized it was not conducive for being a wife and a mother. Like, I wanted to, raise my child for a bit. But that doesn't mean I won't go back to work.
Sure.
Either.
Yeah.
Because I miss it.
I mean, people talk.
To anyone. This is just my experience.
Yeah. People talk about the seasons of life. Do you feel like that's what it is?
Yes. I needed to humble myself, get out of a few things, raise a child.
You know who else humbled themselves was Jody Hildebrandt. Remember that?
Yeah. That was her shtick, right? Yeah. Humble yourself.
Yeah.
Live in truth.
Live in truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
child, Jesus' life, sacrifice myself for a bit, because that is what it is for all parents and women. When we give up these things we love to be with our kids, it's a sacrifice. And
give up our jobs. I mean, most of us got to provide for our kids. I don't know how she has it. Thank you.
Most of America has to do all the things, right? Like, moms don't like that the privilege of that. Yeah. So
That's
this
true.
is like normal to her. It's a high task. It's an uphill battle for all of us, but like, we don't have a choice. Most moms, it doesn't even matter. You just do, right?
Even if you
We're
are
all tired, Lauren.
you don't have a choice. You're a mom. You're a mom till the day you die.
Yeah. And you work so you can provide for your children, right? Like, I don't know. Or you do whatever you have to do. Yeah.
It's not a choice.
It's not a choice.
That's privilege saying it's a choice or something ain't right. Something's not right here.
I'm doing that, and I'm hoping, to get back to work later. And
I remember her claiming, it was in a post, and I want to say Justin Lum had posted on Facebook or something about he had won some kind of award for journalism, And then she posted something and it was like competition. And I was like, she was talking about breastfeeding her baby with the while she was reporting on the Las Vegas shooter and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I need to go look and see when the Las Vegas shooter was, because when was her baby born?
Well, she said that he's 2 and this is 2020, so 18.
I don't know. We'll have to just kind of fact check it a little bit.
Yeah.
As much as
I mean,
we
with the
can.
math is mathin'. Who knows?
Yeah, I suck at math already. But her seems to be like algebra shit. Or calculus. Some above my pay grade. Okay. Wow.
I'm out of breath because I'm cleaning the house while we talk.
Listen, I can't see the house.
This is where I am today.
You don't need to clean the house. It's fine. There's no judgment. Leave it dirty. It doesn't matter.
We have to clean the house. We're showing it in an hour
Oh.
to sell. So.
You've got to clean the house. You're showing it in an hour.
You were homeowners? I'm just saying, like that also. I'm just saying.
That's telling.
Right.
So neither of you had a job, but you owned a house that you're showing in an hour, ma'am? Make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Or would you mind picking up a little bit?
Right. So that's what I'm doing.
So it's an
Nobody would
interesting
know
thing
that.
with that sort of change.
Nobody would know that, but she had to divulge. Oh my
Change
God.
of life, from not only being married then a second time and then being able to have a kid. What, aside from that humility that you talk about with having a kid, like what have you learned in the last decade that you can share with folks?
What have I learned? Oh gosh, I've learned
Bring
so
it in.
much. I'm really worried about that first episode you're about to air.
Yeah.
No, so I'm married. Well, so this is interesting. I'm married to a non-Mormon now. I was married the first time around in the temple to a Mormon, and now I'm married to not.
And she's valid, like saying it's like giving credibility to her first marriage, her temple. I did it right the first time, just not the second.
Mormon. And I think just life is complex.
So let me ask you that, because I also
Oh my God, that was her answer. Lauren is complex. Holy shit.
have married a non-member. What does that flex look like for you? How have you guys been able to make that work? For a lot of people, that would be red flags going, whoa, hang on.
Well, he's a psychologist.
Tried to change him.
That's
I
it.
let him handle it all. No.
Wait, but he's not a Princeton psychologist or a forensic psychologist or criminal. You know how she does all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
She throws in the fancy footwork so that people believe her. They're like, maybe if I throw in more words, it becomes more believable.
I'm telling the truth. Honestly. Being honest.
I'm honestly honest.
Yeah.
No, he's good. He was actually going to convert, and then took all the discussions, and he said, absolutely, I'm going to do this for you. And then
This is interesting.
He was actually choosing a baptism date and everything, and it came down to it. He pretty much said, I'm doing this for you. There were a few things that made him start feeling uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? He wasn't doing this for Jesus. I just wonder. Anyways. Woo.
And I said, don't do it then.
Yeah.
I respect your path just like you respect mine.
What does your fucking past have to do with it? What does the past have to do with you converting to the church or not?
Right.
That threw me when I listened to this. I don't know. It is weird. Maybe I'm just reading. I tend to read into shit.
For you, there were a few things that made him start feeling uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
Right wearing shoes.
Don't do it then.
Yeah.
I respect your path just like you respect mine. And, if you're going to love and respect my religion, and everything it's done for me in my life and how it's part of my identity, and I have to equally respect you and what your life is and who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And so I am probably semi-active. I go to church without him.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him to come with, the last time he came was Mother's Day. I was like, this is all I want for Mother's Day. and they put on
Whoa.
khakis and
Yeah,
This is
what?
April of 2020, and she's talking about Mother's Day, what, the year before? Like 2019?
Yeah.
Putting on khakis. Did he wear flip-flops or sandals?
In his polo, going with his flip flops and cinder block heels.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God. Oh, thank you for that.
Oh my God. You can't,
She's great, man. Snag on the covers and shit. Oh yeah.
She has permanent skin damage on her shins. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Oh my Lord.
name.
There you go.
And that's where we are. And people are like, well, how are you gonna raise your kid? I mean, I guess
Damn it.
I'm probably semi-active. I go to church without him.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him to come with. The last time he came was Mother's Day. I was like, "This is all I want for Mother's Day," and they put on some khakis and came.
There you go.
And
Really?
that's where we are. And people are like, well, "How are you gonna raise your kid?" I mean, I guess I'm not worried. Like, you know, it's a daily thing. He's 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get there, we'll get there.
Yeah.
It's a process, right? It's not like, okay, this is the plan, move forward, we've got a battle plan, here we go. It's a daily thing.
Well, I mean, it's so much like life, right? Like you look at it and you're like,
Life is a daily thing
life,
too.
this is how my life is going to be. Life will then be like this. And then, you know, you get down a year, you know, down the road and look no further than like New Year's resolutions. And you're like, oh yeah, no, not at all. What?
Yeah, right,
That's
exactly. I think that's exactly it. When people say, well, how are you going to raise your kid? I'm like, maybe that's kind of my answer. Dude, he's 2. Like, I love my son, and I think I'm a good mom, and we're going to figure it out a day at a time.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be afraid to share. You know,
I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
So we'll raise him.
Yeah.
And hopefully he'll be thoughtful and contemplative, and I guess maybe the long answer is he ultimately chooses. So
Not loving, kind, generous, caring. Yeah. Oh.
We'll teach him what we know and love, and
Teach him how to
about
date.
learning. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Life is complex, so we'll see how it goes. Wish us luck. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
You know.
Wish us luck. Fingers crossed. It is an interesting thing in the experience that I've had being married to someone who is not a member of the church, to find how it greater instructs my faith. And people hear that, and I think a lot of people are like, how does that help? But very truly, like,
it helps to be married to a heathen.
Yeah.
That's what I get. No. Yeah.
You know that you're all that stuff that people will say. But like when my wife will just ask the simple question of, well, why do you do that? Or why do you feel that? And I feel like if I would have just married a member of the church, that maybe I would have never been contemplative about that particular subject, doctrine, or practice. But when when she's like, well, why do you go to tithing settlement? Like, what's the point of that? And I have to go, oh yeah, what is the point of this? Why am I doing this thing? And that's just one example of about 1,000 where it's been like, yeah, why? Why do you do that?
How many think they did it? I do. I think they did.
You do? Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
Were you talking about the tithing to the church?
Oh no, just I think they did it. Period. Just I already listened to a few episodes, so.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Okay.
I've already formed my opinion. I don't know. Just they kind of dance around a little bit.
Yeah. And it's not said very often, but allegedly, John has one of his minors in college was theology. And so when he met her, he knew all about her religion, regardless of whether or not he was a practicing LDS person. He has a minor in theology. Yeah. So
good point.
Yeah.
Yep. I know, right? Fucking PhD minus.
That's well said.
Yeah.
We have
I mean, just whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, and even cultural. You know, I feel like
she read the name of the podcast.
Well, here's one.
Cultural
My
again.
husband,
Yeah.
I learned that we had a heavenly mother.
Mm-hmm.
He was blown away, and that was one reason he actually wanted to get baptized. He goes, "This is the coolest thing. This is the coolest."
John doesn't strike me, from what we've read of his materials, as someone who loves his mother. or women. That's just me though.
Right.
I'm just a freaking,
Yeah.
I just have a little common sense. That's all.
Yeah. Call a spade a spade.
Yeah. Whatever.
Those Dr. Evers too. You have a heavenly mother and a heavenly father.
Mm-hmm.
And
This is what Lori believed into. Right. So
love is about being together forever. This is the most beautiful metaphor that I've heard of. He still believes that.
Yeah.
And
she can't even be with him now. That's the
Right.
thing. It's like,
I mean,
go ahead.
yeah, no, I agree with you. Like I think someone, Amber, ATS News just said, she goes, I think Lauren, she's already burnt out from being a mother and he's only 2. And like, to me, it sounds like she just wanted the baby shower, the attention, you know? And then all of a sudden she's like, wow, this is a bigger bite than I intended to bite off. Right.
Right. It's not how I envisioned it in my mind, basically.
Right, yeah.
My expectations are, they're not met.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least he didn't keep your kindergarten mat, you know?
Right.
Yeah, allegedly. I don't know.
then he learns we hardly talk about her.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And it actually made him so angry. And so in our family, when we pray,
It made him angry that y'all didn't talk about Heavenly Mother as much. That makes no sense.
we either pray. He hates to say Heavenly Father.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks it's so.
What? Now, is she projecting that on him or what? That's weird.
Wait, John's upset that Mary
They don't talk about
isn't
Heavenly Mother as much as they do Heavenly Father, and he don't want to pray to Heavenly Father.
Interesting.
Why? You have to be
Interesting.
vulnerable.
We all know he likes being vulnerable.
Brad Pitt. What if God
Yeah,
was one of us? Anyway,
great song.
I know. Old.
So patriarchal. This is my husband,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, when we pray, we'll pray because he's
Who do y'all pray to? Satan?
agnostic, probably leaning towards atheist. He's like, when we pray, can we please use God or
Yeah.
Heavenly Mother?
Yeah.
He goes, so we pray to Heavenly Mother in our house because he's like, it's mind blowing to him that he thinks it's so patriarchal that we all just worship a supposed man and we don't mention him. He goes, it's even worse. So isn't that I was like, huh? Yeah, okay.
Worship yourself.
Yeah, huh? All right.
All right.
That's a mind blower for Lauren.
Yeah.
She's totally got.
All right.
We said.
Huh?
Oh no, I was agreeing.
Oh, okay. Oh, I feel it's like a delay.
Sorry.
Me
our
too.
prayers to dear Heavenly Mother or to God in our house.
Yeah.
Dear Heavenly Mother. It's not Dear John letter. Maybe. That's not appropriate for me to say. Dear John. That's a coincidence. But I mean, dear Heavenly Mother. I don't write a letter to her, or you know what I mean. Like, oh my God, okay. I'm thinking. I need to.
Yeah, it's an
too
interesting
into
thing.
it.
The more that gets to be incorporated within the church, people having the conversation of Heavenly Mother, the idea of being able to speak to heavenly parents as a collective, as far as prayers go. I've heard a lot of variations between, just still addressing Heavenly Father, because I think that's how a lot of the mainstream of the church would go, but also heavenly parents.
That's a lot how the mainstream of the church would go. What are y'all, fringe?
Or like you said, sort of
I
God.
know.
But then I've been in meetings before where people have been like, "Dear Heavenly Father" and "Heavenly Mother," and it's a pause for thought. Because
you want me to pause, or did he say pause? I think
he did. Yeah.
Shush, Richie T.
you don't hear that very often in a public setting.
Right.
But
Right.
but an interesting concept, and certainly fascinating that as he learns about the church and comes to that he's like, okay, all right, well,
So what was he uncomfortable with?
Right.
He living in a that, you know what I mean. There's a lot of abuse in the church, systematic, and that's no secret. I mean, it's in every church.
It's in
my
every
God,
church.
the Catholic Church, right?
Yeah. The Catholic Church has been all riddled with it.
Right. I don't think
Growing
they've
up
ever got
Catholic.
to the bottom of it. They just would change kind of like how they changed the ward lines and stuff. They changed the parish lines and or ship priests to different parishes. And I live in the only state with parishes instead of counties. So
okay. I know that in Boston, when the church kind of collapsed after the whole spotlight thing was, we have very, very few actual Catholic churches that are up and running, and there's no Catholic schools anymore. There's nothing. And we were full of all of it forever, and then all the lawsuits and stuff.
Or just where you live.
I don't know, because Boston it was hit bad, rightfully so. And all the lawsuits, it was like, take up all this, and so they took all the schools and a lot of parishes. There's hardly any.
Yeah, I wonder if that's wider. I haven't looked at the Catholic Church, although holy cow.
Yeah.
I hadn't gotten there yet, and then Lori happened, and then I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You should respect both of them.
Right.
So, in addition, you had the kid, you got married the 2 times since we had you last in the cultural hall.
Not in that order.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me be very clear. You got married twice, then you had the kid. You're moving to Vegas. Did
it right. Not, you know what I mean? Like, she's trying
not in the eyes of her religion that she's trying to say that she's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's like, pick a happy lane, right? Conformity. Yeah.
Wow. She is a chameleon. I think you're pretty spot on with that assessment or opinion.
You're doing the stay-at-home mom thing. Is that hard for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Is it because John's there or because your kid's there or both? Okay.
I have to contemplate what was culture and what was I just wanted to grow up and get married in my early 20s.
What was culture? What are you doing? What's up with the culture, man?
I have 6 kids.
The culture.
Just feed them organic food and have Christmas traditions. And
6 kids.
I'm way off. I'm a lot more ambitious than I realized it was. Not that mothers can't. Not that mothers can't be ambitious. I am ambitious.
Right.
But it's hard to stay at home and sacrifice yourself when as a human you are ambitious. And I think that's an issue with many stay-at-home parents in general. We have ambitions outside of our children.
Sure.
And so it is a sacrifice, and I think the biggest thing that's been hard for me is just the loss of time. I just could get stuff done. I'm sitting here talking to you in the pajamas I slept in.
I know, but where'd her 20s go? Speaking of time loss.
Talk about time loss.
Looking myself in the mirror and thinking, thank heavens this is radio.
Yeah.
But yet she's showing her house within an hour. She's cleaning. She's on the phone, being a guest on a podcast, and whatever, in her pajamas with her hair up. I don't understand. And they're both at home, not working. Who the fuck's paying the
They're
bill?
both not working. It's not like one parent's at home. They're both not working, and they both own a home. They have a kid. They're clearly not. They're not hurting. So there's more to that story.
Big time. I want to know if they're named in the freaking Ricos. That's all I want to know.
Same.
Just a little sneak peek. That'd be great.
Wondering how we're going to get the house ready. It's crazy. It's crazy. And he's running around right now. Probably.
Yeah.
Go.
You're a warrior. Do you have 1 minute? I'll ask my questions of you quick. What was your favorite part of being in the cultural hall?
Oh man, the favorite part, starting something new. So I am proud that together we started it.
Yeah.
Because I like starting new things.
Yep.
I'm an idea person. Let's try this. Let's give it a whirl. Let's see where it goes. And I'm really proud that you continued it. I think that's awesome. And so I think that we had an idea and you did it. It's actually more than a lot of people can say.
Yeah.
A lot of people have ideas. I have 50 ideas that would make me $1 million right now in my brain. And
Well, that's not aging well.
No, not at all.
So I think that was it. And I enjoyed the time with you. You were a really good friend. And like I said, I
You missed me? Okay.
we have 1 minute, but like I just want to say this, like, so I don't know what we did, whether it was dating or friendship, but either way, that whole
Dating.
idea I had that I wanted to get married and have kids, you know, I was stalling on my career. I was in my later 20s because I was just hoping some guy would come along, you know, and fall in love.
I'm so confused. You started your career in your freaking 20s. Right? When the fuck did you go to freaking college?
It went from coming home from the mission to getting married to the guy in Boston. What happened to the 12 years in between?
Right. That part. Where's that at?
Part. Where's I want that information. Yeah. Right. Were you stripping? I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know.
You know?
No, I don't know. But you know where I'm going there. There's a reason why that chunk of time is out. I mean, I'm being fresh, but
Ashley Madison emails. I want to know that.
Right?
Just one. Yeah. I need to go dig in those.
Well, then we'd start this Mormon happily ever after because, you know, life isn't complex. And you know, you can just plan it. And and when we were hanging out, you said to me, because I told you my dreams of being a reporter, and I was just like, and I had graduated in journalism and I was stalling, and you said, go to Pocatello, go do it. And it was like, rather than you saying no, like, hang out here because I think you're really great. You're like, go move, go. Oh, okay. And I moved.
Oh wow!
And I became.
Did it sound like she kind of waited on him to, you know, move things along with her?
Yep.
Was she
Sure
just
did.
kind of dangling and waiting, kind of like it seems like she did with John?
Right.
Or you know, it feels like she pressed him into an ultimatum, kind of.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna go
and
here. I got this job. Yeah.
Yeah, and it sounded like he was just doing because it seems what I've gathered in the LDS that you get married really young and you want a return missionary, and that's like really what I don't. This is only what I've gathered, that you're going to return missionary and you want a righteous man, and there's like a bigger picture than, you know, being like you know, physically attracted to them or whatever. There's like a bigger picture there, and she cornered him into marrying her when he probably wasn't marrying for the love. That's what she made it sound like, right?
Yep. That's what I'm getting too. Kind of like she didn't make the decisions for herself. She let them make the decisions or reject her or tell her what to do. Basically, like, you should go there, advise her what to do. She's not thinking for herself.
Yeah. Someone made a good point. She said that she was going on 2 dates a day for meals and sleeping on an air mattress in some random apartment. How did that happen, right?
Ashley Madison.
Ashley Madison. Yeah.
We talked about them, and I'm like, yeah. And then anyways, I really want to dig into that, and I need to.
Yeah.
We need to.
It'll get interesting.
For sure.
Reporter. And I think that I learned that from you, and you are a starter and you go through with things and you have these great ideas. And so my most favorite part of the Cultural Hall was starting it and learning from you.
Oh. And she likes starting things. She likes starting the Cultural Hall with him. She likes starting. She doesn't like finishing.
Right.
It seems.
Yeah.
It's almost over.
That is very kind of you to say. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And truly, this wouldn't be here had we not collaborated over a bowl of mint chocolate chip ice cream and started this whole thing. You need to get the scissors out of your kid's hand. Go, run. Not you. Not your kid run. Not you.
She's
run.
like, that's what my husband's for.
Careful. Sell the house.
Oh
Good
my
luck
God,
in all that you do. Thanks for taking a couple minutes.
Thank you. Thanks.
Go, run. Not you. Not your kid run. Not you run with scissors. Just be careful. Sell the house. Good luck in all that you do. Thanks for taking a couple minutes.
You.
St. George is full of secrets.
It certainly is.
Bye.
And that's our.
Wow. I've heard this already, but saying it again is
See, I remember hearing in the shuffle of things that she did this podcast of, this. I have never heard it before. This is interesting. Someone I read in the chat that she is like the chameleon factor. She feels people out to see what they want to hear and applies that. In every interview, in every space that she's in, she doesn't stand for anything. It's very just fly by the seam of your pants, and I'm just going to make you happy and tell you what you want to hear.
Yep.
That's what it sounds like to me.
I want to know, like Intervisions makes a great point. She put together a documentary in Thailand. I didn't know that. Or maybe I didn't retain it. Has been scuba diving in Belize. Has lived in both Australia and Israel, Romania too, where she studied religion. Romania. And yet here we are. And
here we are. She's a YouTuber.
Where's the a YouTube mom? Limited public figure. Go figure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying shit's not adding up. She was given her son, her child, the child. She I don't know. My gut is saying
There's so many holes in all of it.
And she loves to tell the story. So
and I've never heard the same story with like the main points told the same ever. So I had never heard any of this, but because I started deep diving in this chick, I started hearing relatively the same stories. But you would think that like the main points of a story, you can add, you can subtract, whatever, but the main points stay the same. Her main points don't even stay the same. So it's like, wow, what are we supposed to believe here? Especially with her other behavior toward friends, toward victims and everything. You think to yourself, you're just like, who is this lady? And John's been scrubbed from the internet too. How is a psychologist? How is a Princeton psychologist scrubbed from the internet?
Yep.
What?
Yeah. I mean, it's not adding up, y'all. And Christina says she went in 2006. University of Utah doesn't have an Israel study abroad program, and the BYU one was shut down that year. I don't think it's her story.
Wow.
Like you said, Christina, she likes to jack your story and tell it for her own, as her own. And I mean, come on now.
So we can look at that and think like that's really pathetic and sad that she feels so horrible about herself that she has to take other people's stories and make them her own so that she can be like, oh, maybe they'll like me. They'll think I'm fascinating. They'll think that I'm cultured. They'll think all these things. And like that is a very sad quality to have, right? But on the flip side of that,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, but on the flip side of that, it's psycho. It's psycho, and I can't. Yeah, Amba, I can't relate. I don't understand people how their mind works like that. I just don't.
And so my mom says right here in this comment, where she takes credit for other people's work or good deeds. I mean, anyways, kind of tracks.
Yeah.
So
the only thing that is consistent with her is the pattern of poor behavior.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that I've seen.
Not taking accountability, not being responsible, not doing the right thing. Yeah. Look, here's little Lauren back in the day when she graduated high school.
Really? Yeah. So this tracks with Lauren's stories. Okay. And it tracks why she morphed into what she looks like now.
There you go.
There's nothing wrong with her, right? Yeah.
Cacao.
Eyebrows. Cacao.
I mean, and here's that one I have. I'm sorry. On here it doesn't say who wore it best, but on my
this was pre her being able to get all the Botox, because like you can tell her eyebrows are like filled in with like actual filler and not like tattooed or.
But they are arching, man. Let me put my banner
arching.
I mean, let me put my
they
logo
are
up.
Arching.
Here it is. Now it's on there now. So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still love this picture. I need to take it down this time. I'm just saying. Anyways. Yeah,
Yo, this one, I want to believe that she's Demi the dunce, but she doubles down and triples down. I can't get with that.
Sit
But
on
she
me
just
after
seems,
all this. Yeah. And continue
yeah.
to fend for Grayson, even like calling me right before my live stream that got taken down by the people that, and then she's gonna raise money this summer. I'm sorry for the it's the end of the world party again. She's gonna raise money for my nephew's old school. No, you're not gonna do it in his name. Period. I swear to God.
Wait,
I swear
who's
to
doing
God.
that?
Trisha Web Sleuth. She did it last year. Last year, I didn't know she was a shitty person or supporting a shitty person. I didn't know.
I mean,
I didn't know what I know now. And so I'll be
Right.
damned. She's not going to sit there and do that.
Yeah. And like, if she's doing that, I really hope there's like a direct link to said school and it's not going to like,
Yeah. I mean,
you know.
yeah, it does. Apparently. I don't know.
Okay.
It just, I don't want her using their names. I don't.
No,
I don't.
I wouldn't either.
That's good. I'm good. Thanks.
I wouldn't
Forget,
either.
pretend that it's done anyways, like the worst part's over, or the gist of it, like the main point, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's all very sketchy. It's all, and this isn't like Mean Girl, like whatever, cyberbullying and everything. No, tonight, this is a public service announcement to other victims who she's trying to pluck from the case world, and to say, like, just know who you're interacting with, because you guys, how are you supposed to know? But now you do, and now you can do the public a service by saying, no, these people are not who they say they are, and we were hurt by them. No matter what her simps or anyone else try to come at you, which I like, shame on them, right?
And you saw it here. You saw it here first.
Right. And Karsha does a lot more over here. If you watch like her content, she exposes a lot of information that everyone should be consuming, so that facts and things that are happening around you, in my opinion.
It's just the connections, the fact, like, who's funding whose money's going into whose pocket.
Yeah.
Who is, like, we want to know people who support hidden true crime. Same. You want to know who's supporting the belief, the belief system, the justification, for why my family was murdered, basically.
Yeah.
People who endorse that, I don't want nothing to do with them.
No.
I mean,
We're turning a blind eye.
There are some people that don't know, but there are some people that do know. Just as they're, we can't be totally naive. We don't need to be,
right?
In my opinion. And
there's willful ignorance. Some people just don't want to know, and that's just as bad, in my opinion.
Yes, because then you had the true gospel and you turned away. No.
This is the true church. Yeah. I was
church.
told that growing up too, kids. Yeah. We were all told that. Yeah. They're the one and only church. Yeah.
Yep. I tell you what, I went to the Church of K is where I went. And Alpha, Omega. She was all those things. So
yeah. I mean, I grew up in a heavily religious home, and so I can understand how people can become or are super religious. Because I grew up that way, a different religion. I grew up in Catholicism, Roman Catholic, but I did grow up in that, and so I can understand it. However, I respect people who are able to take off blinders and say, even though I fundamentally can agree with X, Y, and Z, I just can't get down with this. Right.
So it was a gradual for me to like listen to the ritual abuse cases and stuff and the stories. God. And I'm like, I believe you. I don't know how, because things seem so out there, but really when you start to put it into context of what else is going on and other things that are factoring into that, because it's complex,
Right.
then you're like, oh shit. So anyways, it's kind of come in layers for me.
Right. And like, just because you don't know someone personally that this has happened to, or you haven't like heard a story, doesn't make it not true. Right. Just because, and this is in any situation, just because it doesn't make it not true, not true. Right.
It just means that you're lucky and blessed enough to not have it happen to you. Yeah.
Amen.
But it's not far. Trust me. It's not far.
Look at these beautiful faces.
I know.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Anyways, y'all, I enjoyed this. Even
Me
Patricia.
too. Even Patricia, she catapulted us into a different conversation that clearly it needed to be had. So here we are.
What? Okay. Did I miss this part? Because I didn't hear the essay part. I didn't hear the essay story.
She
Where can I hear
said that
that?
she was sexually, sorry. She
I
was
know, it's
on the Mormon stories.
Did she?
And
must have
and that she found him in the emails that you were just talking about.
Ashley
And she
Mass.
found her friend's husband, and she didn't. Anyway, there's a whole thing.
Remember when she lost her profile too, or somebody stole it? Remember that?
She was hacked.
Remember that? A hack is whack. It's not crack, dude. It's the hack.
Yeah, the crack is whack. He's hysterical. He's a local.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta pull this. I pulled this up so I can show y'all real quick because you're gonna laugh. All right, is it showing? No, I don't think it is. Is it?
Yeah, it
It's
says
showing-
this is your man.
It is. It's showing another
Yeah.
screen too. Let me close that out. All right, it's a little clip.
It's your man.
Yeah.
Look at the screen.
That's mine.
And that's what you're going to settle for.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
It's your man.
Anyways, that's just being stupid.
Oh, what a way to end the night. I love it. The Jut.
Oh, Jet. Hey, John
Oh,
talks in
Jet.
tongue. Did y'all know that? I came up with that and I'm like, damn, it took me a long time and everything's pretty much died down and I need to use that. So John
No
talks in tongue.
appetit, just tongue.
Oh, and it goes clack.
Allegedly.
Clack is whack too. Oh my God. Anyways, y'all.
Oh, you
hey,
make me
thanks
laugh.
for coming on here with me. And
Thank you for having me.
Being a
We'll have to
soldier.
do this again. Yeah.
Me sending you up last night. And then, I would love to because we need to talk about John Bonet. The
Yes.
Epstein.
Yes. I mean, you let me know. I'm down.
All the weird conspiratorial, not so conspiratorial, not so conspiratorial stuff now.
We are locked and loaded with that stuff. So you let me know. We'll do it. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. We came across the other day. I laughed so hard. It's so
I'm
funny.
so glad. That makes me smile.
So
it made me laugh.
The song always gets me too.
Let me look. Oh, God dang. Oh, wait, that's from hold on. I just clicked it. I got click happy. Okay, Swanee. Thank you so much, Swanee. I appreciate that so very much. So very much. And I'd started this one too. Christina says she also said she graduated the University of Utah in December of 2006. They don't have graduation ceremonies in December. Girl, you are on point.
Yeah. There's
You must have
like
your
there's little
smart thoughts on.
details that people like us
Mhm.
pick up, and you're like, but that doesn't track though. So
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's something amiss. There's something amiss.
Yeah.
It's hidden.
Yeah.
It's very hidden.
There's something
Thank you,
going on.
Fancy Nancy and Mr. Danny. Appreciate you. Flock of seagulls. Yeah. Oh, they need to run so far away, huh? And again, thank you, Hawkeyes, Loves Nature. Really appreciate your support always. And Shelly Bean, gifted 5 memberships. Fancy Nancy, been a member for 9 months, like a pregnancy there. Anyways, and Googie, 5 gifted 5. Oh, look how beautiful your dog is. Oh,
Wicked.
wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you for gifting 5 difficult research memberships. That's a mouthful. Lord. And thank you, Dr. Vonda K. This has been an amazing collaboration. Exactly. Why we should do this more often.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. It's a
Let's
date.
do it. All right. Yes. All right, guys. Bye.
And that is the groundswell for the Saturday.
That's the beginning of the groundswell.
Yeah. I love that too. Turn the tide around, because the tide turned a long time ago. Just I don't know if people weren't able, some people are just now kind of figuring things out, and it's going to happen that way. Apparently the way Lauren and John planned it. It's effective. Keep money in our pockets is what it is. John don't want to work.
No. John is petrified to go back to work. He's like, don't make me do that, Lauren. Start getting some act right so I can just stay home in our mansion and you can go off. Yeah, my opinion. That's what it looks like. Yeah. God. Get out of my hair.
Yeah. All right, guys. Justice for Tylee, Pearls, Tammy, JJ, and Joe. Love always wins. You guys are proof of this. Bye.